This ain't me. Tell me how we went from trapping to rapping on BET. Last week I told investing to the Kansas City Chiefs. Golden rule to invest and make that money while you sleep. They say trap a perfect mixture of Warren Buffett and Meech. No more shoebox money, them portfolios elite. Golden rule to invest and make that money while you sleep. I'm gone.
What's good? What's good? What's good, family? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, and welcome to another episode. Backtrack. Welcome to another amazing episode of Trapping Tuesday, man. 201, bruh. 201, bruh. So as we get into this, man, I just want to say before we get started, man, thank you to each and every one of y'all, man. We are 99 episodes away from episode 300, and we can't get there without y'all, man. So I just want to say thank y'all for just tuning in, always being locked in, man. Without y'all, we don't have no purpose. Without y'all, there is no Wall Street Trapper. Without y'all, there is no Wall Street looks like us now. Without y'all, the Freedom Center, man, it don't even have a purpose on being here. So I just want y'all to know, man, we thankful, we grateful for y'all watching us at home, watching us on TV, watching us while y'all at work, watching us while y'all driving, all the reposts. I just want y'all to know, man, like, we don't praise y'all enough, man. Y'all really give us purpose, man. And I just want to say thank y'all for that, you hear me? So, I was thinking about something, like it's been on my mind for a little minute, right? At least the last couple of days. And Jose, it's like you can tell when a person has or is carrying a lot of weight, right? You can tell when a person is carrying a lot of weight because the way they walk change, the way they talk changes, the way they breathe changes, their posture changes, because weight requires you to consistently adjust. It requires you to consistently adjust. And a lot of people that's listening to this, you are carrying a lot of weight. You're carrying the weight of expectations. You're carrying the weight of the dream and the vision that you have. You're carrying the weight of this idea that you are the one that is responsible for turning your family's last name to an asset. The weight is what you're carrying, and you keep trying to make people understand what you're going through, but they can't because they're not carrying the weight. And the weight that you carrying, that's the legacy on your shoulders. And I get it, right? Like I think about myself sometimes, and I think about what it required for me to get here. And there was a version of me that doesn't understand what it takes to be in a moment, because the weight is so heavy, and you always feel like, man, I can't celebrate because the weight is so heavy. You always feel like I can't bask in the moment because the weight is so heavy. You always feel like, yo, I'm on to the next thing because the weight is so heavy. And you feel like if you sit in it, you gonna drown. If you sit in it, you gonna sink. If you sit in it, you gonna miss the next moment because the legacy is on your shoulders. But I want you to understand something. The weight that's on you from that legacy will give you something that comfort never will. The legacy that's on your shoulders will reward you in a way that comfort never will. But I also want you to understand something. The legacy that's on your shoulders will demand and require something from you that comfort never will. One of the dope parts about going to the gym is nobody goes into the gym the first day expecting to lift 315. Nobody goes in the gym expecting to squat 400 pounds. Nobody goes in the gym expecting to do their arms with 100-pound dumbbells. You have to cultivate that. You have to have the endurance. You have to have the consistency to develop in order to be able to lift that. So I want you to understand something, that everything that we go through, toting this weight, this legacy, is we gotta be cultivated. We have to be molded. We have to grow into it, because we start off with just the vision, but then we grow into the legacy. We start off with the vision, the thing that you want to do. You start off by looking around saying, bruh, why am I accepting poverty as the norm? Why am I accepting food stamp as the norm? Why the people around me don't see big as I see? Why the people around me not wanting to move and push themselves? Why are you so comfortable with that? Why you think that's cool? That's the vision is the first thing that make you get out of there. But you got to develop into what it takes to carry the legacy on your shoulders. Like, in order to carry the legacy is how you deal with the losses. In order to carry the legacy is how you deal with the responsibilities. In order to carry the legacy is how you deal when things go wrong, completely wrong, when you was right, when you feel like you was right there, is how you say, I still, amongst all that, I'm still dreaming bigger. You got to be cultivated for the legacy. You got to be cultivated for it. You got to grow into it. You almost got to develop the calluses so life don't break you down. Like, life going to keep life, and we know that, but I'm going to keep being a visionary. It's the legacy that's on your shoulders is why the people around you can't relate to you. Yeah. And so it's requiring you to push. It's requiring you to break down things. I want you to understand something. You carrying the legacy on your shoulders, and there's no blueprint for where you going. There's only a blueprint for check to check. You only seen the blueprint for lack. You only seen the blueprint for mediocrity. You only seen the blueprint for failure. You only seen the blueprint for people giving up. You only seen the blueprint for people being financially frustrated. You only seen the blueprint for what it takes to go to jail. You only seen the blueprint what it takes to get 2 jobs. You only seen the blueprint. You've never seen what it takes to put the legacy on your shoulders. So the visionary got to align with the legacy. And I get it. You get frustrated. But it's going to require something from you that you ain't never had. It's going to require that sometimes you walk away from things that you really love. And you got to hope that it be there when you get back. You got to walk away from, I'm moving out my mama house. You got to walk away from the city that you love. You got to walk away from the job that took care. You got to walk away from relationships that you really don't want to walk away from. But you got to let it go and hope that it's there when you get back. But if not, you got to be cool with it. It's the legacy that's on your shoulders that's requiring something from you that you ain't never thought it would. Because you just had the vision in the beginning. The vision. It's the vision that got you started. It's the vision that inspired you. It's the vision that made you want to go after it. But once you realize the price you had to pay, that's why there's a small group of people that live the life that they want. They live extraordinary lives. They accomplish extraordinary things. And then there's the majority that live ordinary. It's because the price for legacy, the price for greatness is expensive. And most people are comfortable with the discount they get for mediocrity. There's never a discount on extraordinary. There's never a discount for the person who say, I'm a better bird. There's never a discount for the person that say, I'm going to change my family dynamic. There's never a discount for the person that say, I don't got the blueprint. I got to be the architect. There's never a blueprint, but there's always a discount on mediocrity. The legacy that's on your shoulders going to require something from you that nobody around you understands. The legacy that's on your shoulders. I get it. You know, you're thirsty for inspiration, and sometimes you feel drained, and sometimes you feel like you're like, is it all worth it? I just want you to understand it's more than worth it. But you gotta suffer. The legacy that's on your shoulders. You can't get people to understand why you see things the way that you do, because you are the legacy holder. You can't get people to understand the verbiage and why you won't give up. They don't understand it. Looking at you like, yo, he just don't want to give up. She won't just give up. He keeps enduring. She keeps enduring. They don't understand it because their legacy ain't on them. It's on you. The legacy that's on your shoulders. Like when I go to the gym, one of my favorite exercises to do is the shoulders, because when you do the shoulders, it make the rest of the body look right. Right? When you do the shoulders, it give you this broad look. So I'm always doing my shoulders more than I'm doing anything. But it's more so I can carry the weight of the legacy. So sometimes the legacy gonna require you to be lonely. And most people don't know how to sit in their thoughts by themselves. The legacy gonna require you to detach. The legacy gonna require you to read more. The legacy gonna require you to pray more. The legacy gonna require you to say no to a lot of things. The legacy gonna require you to move away from the vices that you have. The legacy gonna require a lot from you, and it's never on discount. It's always got a premium on it. So you stand, the line for legacy always gonna be short. So it's the legacy that's on your shoulders. And so as we stand in July, second half of the year, I just want to ask you what adjustments you got to make. What are the things that you did right? What are the things you did wrong? And what are some of the pivots that you got to make? Because the thing about legacy is it's never the same. It's constantly evolving, and you always got to pivot. The road don't get easier. It gets smooth sometimes, but the smoothness is preparing you for more adversity. So what do you pivot? Are you running away from the adversity? Do you want it to be easy? How many times you gonna start over? But just know, once you get it, once you start implementing it, it's like a stamp on a passport. Like once you get the first stamp, you want another one. The legacy, it gives you a different view. You get to look at it from a perspective that other people don't get. You get to envision this thing that other people don't see. It's the legacy that's on your shoulders. It's something inside of you that won't let you give up. Because you could have been gave up. You could have been quit, but there's something inside you. There's a fire in you that keep you going, and you can't always understand it. You don't always have the words for it. You just know ain't no quitting you. You just know you just keep going. You just know you've learned to endure the pain. You just know you can rip the Band-Aid off and keep going. You just know you can't understand it. You don't always got words for it. You just know it's a legacy that's on you, family. It's the legacy that's on you. So you just keep figuring it out. And you tell yourself, like I don't got all the answers. Like, I don't know what this look like. Right? Well, what do you want to do? I don't really know. I just know I got to show up tomorrow. What's the next move? I don't know. I'm at this pivotal point. I'm at this inflection point. I got to pray on it. I got to fast on it. I got to read the word on it. I don't know. And I'm in the moment where I can't lean on my own understanding. Sometimes I can figure it out, and sometimes I gotta just grow through it. Like sometimes I can figure it out, and sometimes I just gotta grow through it. Sometimes it gotta be done the hard way. Sometimes there is no fork in the road. I'm gonna go left. Sometimes I gotta just go straight. But that's the legacy on your shoulders. That's the legacy on your shoulders. Are you bold enough to tell somebody you love, like, yo, I gotta get away from this so I can go do this? Are you bold enough to do that? That's what legacy gonna require sometime. And you may not understand it every time. But the legacy is on your shoulder. You have been the architect. You have been appointed this. So what do you do? I like that idea of the Matrix where he said there's two pills. He never told him the pill would be easy. You gotta go through constant evolution. There's things that must happen, things you must endure, and then along the journey, you adapt, you adjust, and then you become. You adapt to it, you adjust, and then you become. And they know you as the legacy holder. You are the person that's responsible for the shift. And that is the reward. The reward is that you endured. The reward is not that you got it right the whole way. You made the mistakes, but you endured because you were after something that was greater than you. Family, I want you to look at me and I want you to hear me when I say this. The legacy is on your shoulders. Welcome to Trapping Tuesdays, man, episode 202. Let's go, man. Woo! How you feel, bro?
No, I want to know how you feel.
Bro?
I want to know how you feel. I see, look, my dog come back 2 weeks later, you got trim.
Come on. I was trimmed before I went, bro.
Nah, you
That was just sleep on, bro.
You was all right.
I was slim before I went, brother.
Bruh, you came back. I mean, we saw the videos, you know.
What videos?
The videos online.
What videos I saw?
The birthday joints, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we got some of the clips now.
What clip?
We got some of the
For the show?
For the birthday.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
Let me see.
Some of the birthday joints.
Let me
you know
see.
What I'm saying? Like,
I don't got no sound. Where the sound?
You know what I'm saying? No, we talking. All I'm saying, the beautiful mountains you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? The room, though? The room? You know what I'm saying? Hold up. That boy is swimming.
I'm outside!
That boy is swimming.
I'm outside! Oh, I gotta let him see! Son!
You know what I'm saying?
I was working, son. I was working, son.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
So we was all living vicariously through
man.
you out there in them streets.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
I mean, I can't lie. You made me hit a couple of more reps in the gym.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I saw some ass popping out.
I was, you know what, Jose? I had the big reveal before you.
You did. Hold up.
Jose, I had the big reveal before you, bro.
The big reveal before me.
Bro, that room was, bro.
Look, I don't know, though. I'm going to say this. I'm not trying to get flushed.
Come on, you good.
I ain't going to lie, though. I think a little bit of the cheat code is the tattoos, too.
Come on.
Hey, bro. Think about
don't
when
do
they
me that, bro.
Think about when look, even show clapping. Think about when they do bodybuilding, right? What they do? They cover you up with that black stuff, that dark stuff, so the muscles pop even more. So the dark tattoos.
Stop it. You being a hater right now.
I got the baby butt body. You know what I'm saying?
You being a hater, cuz. Bro, I was getting to it, cuz.
It was definitely.
Let me tell you something, though. I had really been, I had been preparing for that months ahead of time.
Oh, so you was doing like the women, like summer is 45 days.
100%. I hit Ak up. I said, hey, I'm shirtless in Italy, cuz.
You was allergic to shirts.
I said, hey, in Italy, I'm going to call me No Shirt Poppy.
Yeah.
I said, hey, I'm going to Italy, call me No Shirt Poppy. What we doing? He was like, all right, Ak. So I went in that mode. I was burping, and I hate them joints.
Oh, them joints crazy.
Bro, when I say I hate him, I quit working with him because he won't do them. I say, bro, I'm straight. I don't want to work with you no more, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I went burpees. I went push-ups more. I went more shoulders. Mm-hmm. And then just sprints.
Yeah.
Because they helped me out a lot. I'm not gonna act like I was in the gym going crazy. I was doing a lot of like compound exercises, things you do 2 and 3 things at one time. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make it slim and fit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't lie, man. I had went to the podcast summit, right? And people like, Jose, you looking all right. Then one of the big body buff dudes come over and they was like, hey, you was looking good till he walked over. That's like 300 versus the Phantom.
See, I'm not in this to be built like that.
Yeah.
I'm in this thing to be slim. I'm 44. I don't want all that on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Plus it take harder to get off these.
It's harder to get off.
Yeah.
I'm 44. I want to be slim and trim. 185 if I push 190, but if I can keep it down, I'm good, bro. That's where I'm at with it, bro. That's where I'm at with it, bro. So I had a good time in Italy, bro. Let's shout out our people right quick.
Let's go.
Before we get into it. All right, let's shout out our people, man. Wallstreet Mac, what's good, man? Gino, what's good? Tori Simmons, what's good? Savvy Trades Queen, what's good? Double R, what's good, love? Jermaine Chase, what's good, man? Shazam, X, what's good, brother? I am TC, what's good? Be Easy, what's good? E Will, what's up, fam? Tori, I see you, love. Blacks 529 Investor, I see you. My Spot Healing, I see you. Don Kemp 1403, I see you. Let's see, Doug Perry, I see you. Fabian, what's good, man? Boogie Down, I see you. Pascal, what's good, man? Been an investor for 4 months. He gonna say something happy 50th. They gonna say happy 50th birthday.
See? Playing too much.
Man, you play too much, bruh. You heard me? Let's see. Nola Kid, what's good? Paul Bricks, what's happening, family? First Gen Millionaire, I see you. Tamara Buchanan, I see you. The Legendary Funhouse, I see you. Dedicated to Elevation, I see you. Wait up, I gotta get a queen who hit me with the super chat. Shyla Brooks, I see you. Trap, you were trying to pick up something, no shirt. Let's see. Okay, Nappy Lifestyle, I see you. Stage 2 Trader, I see you, man. Michael the Knight, I see you. Earn So, I see you. Shelly Booker, I see you. Carolina Blue, what's down, family? Shameless on Wall Street, I see you. Lorenzo Williams, I see you. Embrace Getting Uncomfortable, I see that. Trap This Jamelia Houston, I need a what's good, family? What's good, family? The New American Dream, I see you, fam. Let's go, man. I'm trying to get y'all as far as I can. It's been 2 weeks, so I'm good. KB, Mississippi Trader, I see you. Trapper, I see you. Zay Will, 2-0, I see you. Ozell, what's good, bro? Max B, what's good, family? C-Dot, what's good, man? Let's go. I'm missing. Ashley No Love, what's good, Ash? Brit Does It, what's good, fam? Truth Over Feelings, I see you, family, what's good? Who that is? That's you, George? Ah, look at George with a super chat. Come on, Carl.
Truth Over Feelings? That's
Truth Over Feelings 73. That's George. All right, man. D Money Lady Lee. That's a hell of a name. The Mistress Walker. I see you, beloved. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate y'all who dropping the super chats, man. That's love, man. I appreciate y'all for that, man. All right, man. Let's get to it. Chopper fellas, I see you, man. Hey, Trap, we miss you. Thank you, family. Action Jackson. Appreciate you, family. Birthday shout out. DJ Papa Jr. Welcome to the shareholders. We see you. PMB_key. Let's go. Creole Trades, what's good, family? I see you, brother. All right, let's get to it, man. We got a show. All right, so, bruh, man, I really think this is my best trip ever.
So I got a couple things.
You got a couple things.
Couple
Let's talk
questions.
about it. Cause we about to run an ep. I gotta tell y'all an ep about how I got jammed up by the mob.
Wait, hold up, not yet. Not yet. No. First off, I want to shout out all the people who came on to the mashup best of last week. And then I want to shout out the spoiled folk, because they still like, hey, this ain't live. I'm like, bro, it's the best of in the title. Like, I promise you, like,
Stu Gotti, what's up, family?
we got these folks spoiled. So before the mob, though, what was the biggest takeaway mentally or spiritually from the trip?
The biggest takeaway for me was, man, you gotta keep on going see the world. And the reason why I say that, man, the biggest takeaway, Tamara Buchanan, what's good, love? Man, we gotta keep seeing the world, bro. And I know some people gonna be mad at me when I say this, bro. Europe is a vibe, dog. European summers is a vibe, bro.
Mm-hmm.
People gonna be mad at me when I said I love Africa. Don't get me wrong, I spent 31 days out there. I had a great time. Man, them European summers is a vibe, dog. I ain't gonna lie, cause it's just a vibe, bro. I'ma say this though, like, man, South of France was amazing. You know, South of France was good, but like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I can go to the Amalfi Coast every summer and be all right, bro, with my life. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, from I think it's from May to September, bro. Bro, I can go, bro, and like, don't feel like I can keep going, bro. It's like that, bro. Like, I don't gotta go to Thailand. That's too far for me, man. I don't want to go that far, bro. That's a 26-hour flight. I'm straight on that, bro. I gotta be married or something, bro, to go to Thailand, bro. Because I'm not taking that long flight by myself.
That's 2 sleeps.
Yeah, we gotta go to the Maldives or something. You know, I'm Fiji. Now, that's what I do want to go. I do want to get married. You know what, bro? Like, I do want to get married. Hold on. The real Hannah Ray? I guess that's what that said. Thank you. So I do want to get married, bro, because my dream place is Fiji.
Okay.
My dream place,
so
like,
Fiji is for the wife.
Yeah, I will. Fiji, Bora Bora, even the Maldives. I gotta be in a relationship or with somebody serious, cause that shit is super romantic, bro. And it's a long, long flight, bro. It's 20-something hours, bro. I ain't with that. I ain't mad
at saving something for marriage.
I'll save that.
You know, I used
now,
to
I ain't
save...
gonna lie, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You almost went?
No, but that Amalfi, bro, that Amalfi Coast, bro, that's so, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, you get your one pregnant over there, boy. You bring somebody with you, it's over, bro.
And they probably ain't got the CVS
Cha-cha slide, cut. Cha-cha slide. Let me see. Ash, what's good, love? Ash said, Trap, let hubby, I want to go back to Italy and, bro, Lake Como, oh my God, you know, I went there the last time. Bro, that Lake Como boat ride, so I went from Milan to I took the helicopter to Lake Como, get to Lake Como, you do the boat ride to go eat at the spot. Oh, God, you got to take Ashley there, bro.
Okay.
Matter of fact, that's going to be my wedding gift to you, cuz. I ain't give you no wedding gift, bro.
I appreciate it.
I'm not paying for the trip.
Look, it was the gift you coming.
I'm not paying for the trip.
You gonna do it in points?
But I would pay for the boat ride.
Okay, the catamaran. All you
me?
gotta do is flood over some point.
No.
You
Negative.
still point
Negative.
rich.
So I'm not paying for the trip, but I will pay for. I can go to my people and be like, yo, the boat ride you got me, I want them to have it.
Okay.
On the luxury, because you can't have a yacht, you gotta have a certain kind of boat.
How long is the boat ride?
Oh, the boat ride gonna be like 2 hours. Maybe a little longer, because the boat ride, you're gonna take the luxury boat, you're gonna get to see the house of Gucci, you're gonna see Versace, you're gonna see George Clooney house, you're gonna see probably like 3 people get married out there, because that's the most places that get married anywhere in the world. Bro, it's so amazing. I'm gonna tell my people, I'm gonna say, look, they booked it, I wanna book them the boat ride and I wanna pay for the lunch. Because you gotta take the boat ride and then you gotta pay for and then you gotta go have dinner on the water.
That'll work. Look, your presence at the joint was good enough, but I'll take the boat ride, brother. I will take.
You gonna do the cha-cha.
Yeah.
You gonna do the cha-cha.
I'm still doing
Lake
the
Como is
snip.
comfortable. Like Lake Como is beautiful, but you go to a mafia on that Mediterranean Sea, or you cha-chaing, bro.
Yeah, they might have to snip too.
Nah, you ain't snipping. Nah, you ain't snipping. Nah. On that Mediterranean Sea, you gonna go for the gusto.
All in.
You gonna go for the gusto. You ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice.
All in.
Bro, it was so beautiful, bro. Like, first of all, let me tell you something. I don't know what I looked like, but everybody was pulling up to me like, bro, like Italian people, they were like giving me their number. Like real talk, like hotel owners, they was like, bro, like, man, I don't know what you do. The first thing is you do music. I'm like, no, I don't do no music.
Right.
They're like, for real? I'm like, no, I don't do music, bro. Like, what you do? Finance. Yo, I teach people about the markets. You know, I got commercial real estate. They was like, wow. Yeah, like, here's my number, man. Bro, so amazing. So amazing, bro.
Talk about the...
So I gotta tell this story before we get into the show tonight. It is probably, it was so gangster, but I'm glad I know how to read the room. Like reading the room is essential. So here's how it happened. So the hotel I'm staying at, so first of all, like the Capri is like an island by itself. So you got like Amalfi Coast, you got Positano, you got Amalfi, you got Sorrento.
I told you. Snip.
I feel you, Ash. I feel you, Ash. So we in so Amalfi is an island by itself. So you catch a plane, and then you can either catch a boat with people, but you know me, like I took a personal speedboat, right? So you take the personal speedboat, it's like a 45-minute ride. It's an island ducked off. It's by itself, bro. It's like a small island, bro. It's by itself. So I'm on the island, bro, and so you go, like, there's everything there, bro. There's Gucci, there's Louis Vuitton, all the designer stores is there, right? But the way it's set up, like, I can't even describe how it's set up, bro. There's these restaurants, the hotels is built on a cliff, right? And it's like you inside the mountain, but everything it's not like a street. It's like a village almost. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real sexy, bro. And so, so my hotel is facing the Mediterranean Sea. Right? So you got it. The only thing I didn't like about my hotel was you got to go to the town center, and it's always like it's like a 18-minute walk from the hotel. And bro, it's hot. So like when you take a good shower, like you got to bring the towel with you, cause you don't wear your cologne off.
Yeah.
You know you down there went jogging. So I get to. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I see the Chanel store, right? Look at the Chanel store, bro. Like, they got the Vantage Chanel. Like, bro, they got some stuff over there like that. It ain't here. So across from the Chanel store, there's this hotel, right? And the way the hotel is set up, this hotel got this huge patio, right? This huge patio got like 300 seats. So if you ever seen Goodfellas or you ever seen Casino, you ever seen something like that, bro, like, you know The good fellas when you see them. That's what we're gonna refer to them as.
Okay.
Right? You know the good fellas when you see them.
They got a
look. They got a look about them.
Might even have slick hair.
You got a look about them.
Back. You know what I'm saying?
The women got on and let me tell you something. When people say that like wealthy people don't wear, design and all that, I'm gonna just say because you just been in America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when we over there, bro, all the like mafioso women, bro, they got the old school Chanel on, cuz. They got Vantage Chanel. I'm sitting at the table, bro. There's 9 people at the table, Chanel from top to bottom.
But is it like the gaudy shit? It's the nice.
Well, Chanel ain't never gaudy.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
Chanel
I'm saying.
ain't gaudy. It's luxury.
Yeah.
You're gonna see the 2 C's and
that's it. Right. Not
know what I'm saying?
Chanel all
Bro,
over that joint's sublimation, whatever it's called.
They got it on. You could tell it's the old Goodfella women because they got the big hair. Just go look at Goodfellas. They got the big hair. They got the makeup. You could see it, bro. Like you could see it. So like, it's like 400 of them, bro. And you could see like the old school, and then you could see like the new school. But the new school still like, they got the suits on, they looking slick, they got the opera singer outside. He's singing. Okay. I said, oh, this is it.
Was it the opera solo or they had the violin with it?
It's the opera solo.
Okay.
He got the jacket on. He got the thing on his neck, wrapped around his neck like the handkerchief.
The ascot.
That.
Had to pull that one out the air.
The ascot. So he got it on, bro, and he's singing. And he's singing like right by the bosses. You could tell they the bosses. Because they got they got the seats. Right? But you can see everybody else around them. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I was in awe. It take a lot to awe me. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, yo, I'm watching some Goodfellas, Casino, Donnie Brasco.
Yeah.
I'm like, this it. So you know me, I want to show my partners. So I picked the phone up. I'm in the Chanel line. I picked my phone up and I like record it.
Not even meta glasses, no nothing.
I record it, bro. So a lady walked behind me and she said, let me see that video. So you know me, I'm like, see my video? What you mean see my video? Why you all on my phone like that? She said, hold up. But she not no small woman. She a big woman.
Okay.
Right? She like 6'1". She like a little sturdy.
She got a suit on? What she got on?
No suit, plain clothes with the strap, with the man purse across the front.
Okay.
Right?
But a regular purse, yeah, the man purse.
So I'm like, so she like, hold up. So she go over here. I ain't paying no attention yet though, till the other 2 goons come pull up on me. They're like, excuse me, sir. I read the room. I said, I know what this is.
I know what this is.
Yes, sir. I said, don't even worry about it, boss.
Hey! No words spoken.
Hey!
Say less.
Look, I'm mad because I should have recorded it with my phone instead of on Instagram. Because when I delete it, it's gone.
Yeah.
But in my phone, it'll go to the deletes.
Yeah.
So I said, dude, I'm talking about they walk up to me. One of the dudes skinny. His name probably be something like Billy Bats or something. You know what I'm saying? And then the other dude, his name might be No Chin Jim or something. I don't know. But he got the slick back to the hair.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell it's in it. He like, hey, he said, excuse me, so polite. And because I done seen this happen so many times, I know behind the politeness is a raging bull.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yeah, that aggression
like,
come on the back end.
On the back end, he gonna beat you down. So I said, hey, man, don't even worry about it. It's gone.
See?
Look,
Video. What video?
Look, what video? So he said, man, thank you so much for, watch the word he used, obliging. Who used obliging?
Nobody.
Obliging? Obliging? That's code word for you was gonna be in the Mediterranean Sea with them cinder blocks on your feet if you wouldn't have deleted it.
Swimming with the fishes.
You heard me? With the fishies,
Not by
brother.
choice.
Bruh, the boy said, thank you for obliging. I said, no problem. Look, I hit with the no problem. I'm not on my home turf. I'm not on my home turf.
Hey, look.
Bro, I'm weighing in Capri, Italy.
Right.
Bro, I come up missing. Nobody knows.
Right. Yeah.
Bro, I'm on their home turf, cuz. I'm like, bro. So I'm like,
they would have paid off the cops, everybody.
Like, I'm good. I'm in their town, bro. I'm straight. So here's the thing, though. So the other dude come back to me, the slim dude. He said, man, thank you so much. So both of y'all gonna say thank you. I bet. So now I just sit back. So I'm in the Chanel line, and the lady like, you could, it's your turn. I'm like, no. Let them go before me. Now, whoever behind me, y'all go.
Yeah.
I want to see how this thing play out.
Right.
So mind you, they in front of the hotel, but it's a big patio, but it's so many, like, it's 3,000 tourists. Right? Now, on the patio, bro, the opera dude singing his heart out. I see them spaghetti, pasta, all that. The servers are serving, right? And I look over, I see like 4 people with the all black on, but they by the bosses, right? They by the bosses. But I'm looking at the 3 henchmen. Bro, they running up on everybody with the phone out. Bro, everybody cause people recording like the opera dude.
Yeah.
Right? So people recording the opera dude and like, they walking up to it. They like, oh girl, like, let me see that.
Oh, she doing the introduction again.
I watched them run up on like 6 people, bro.
That be the stories when they be like, the tourists, Jessica Swan,
come up missing. 100%.
You ain't deleted.
Because my man who said, thank you for obliging, he with the smoke.
All of it. Oh.
Jimmy 2 times.
Jimmy ain't playing either.
Jimmy 2 times, because he see everything 2 times. Come on, bro.
You can smell Jimmy cologne before he walked up.
Hey, bro, I'm talking about, bro, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable, bro. I'm talking about, think about 400 people, bro. Like, bro, and I'm gonna say this, bro, and please don't take me wrong, bro. That was one of the greatest experiences on my trip.
Getting pressed.
Because here's the thing. After I got pressed, I had to say like, damn, I respect that. I started looking at Zoe like Zoe don't do his job right.
Where is Zoe? He ain't even there.
Started feeling like Zoe.
Zoe gotta say, what? Let me see that video.
Let me see that video. Thank you for obliging.
Thank you for obliging.
It was next level, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I thought about that my whole trip. I was like, dog, I couldn't wait to come home to tell people I got pressed. Like, dog, I really got pressed by, like, Joey 2 times.
Yo, you call. Look, I don't be messing with you on your trip. You hit me about that.
I had to text you. I was like, bro, I just got pressed. I was excited about that.
Like, let my boy live.
Bro, I was excited about that. So, yeah, man, it was a dope experience, bro. And the crazy, you know, it was a big event because the next day, it was empty. 20, 30 people, maybe 100 people.
Yeah.
I said, this was it. This was it, bro. So anyway, amazing event.
Glad you made it back.
Man, listen, I wasn't gonna let 2 times put me in that water, man. But they was so low key. No nothing on. Bro, it was just amazing. Anyway, that's my story, man. That was my story. And I'm gonna tell you something, I couldn't wait to come on Trapping Tuesday to tell the story. I was like, bro, I can't wait to tell
Now you gonna look at the movies even more different, because you was like, yo, I was
Watch
there.
this. I'm about to mess your head up. That night, I went and watched Goodfellas
Mm.
on GP to see which one of them was in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jimmy 2 times was right there at Paul Ciceria. That's where he was at. Anyway, let's get to it, man.
Oh, man.
Thank y'all for hearing my show, man. I wanted to, they was definitely made men, bro. Anyway, let's get to it, man. We had a good show, got a good show ahead of us, man. I hope I made y'all laugh. I hope y'all had fun, but I'm telling y'all, listen, if you ever get a chance, Amalfi Coast, Positano, Sardinia, but definitely Capri. Gotta go, bro. You don't gotta go like I went. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's definitely...
it's levels.
There's definitely like other ways to go get there. Yeah. Like you don't gotta have the room I had. Yeah. You gotta have a good room and still see the ocean.
Yeah.
Every restaurant in Capri, bro, bro, ain't nothing like looking at the Mediterranean Sea, bro. Bro, they got, all you see is yachts out there, bro. Listen, I did 10 sets of 12 burpees. I tried to come home and do that, never did it happen. I was able to do 10 sets of 10. Them extra 2, because I saw the yachts, I was like...
It's a different type of gravity.
It's a different energy. The air is different, bro. I was eating like a big man, bro. Pasta, pizza. I ate pizza every day.
Every day?
Every day I ate pizza. Give me a margarita pizza. Give me a cheese pizza. Give me bro, not nothing. I came back less than what I was when I went. Anyway, let's get to it, man. All right, my bad, y'all. All right, let's get to it. My bad, y'all. All right, let me get to it. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I'm confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I'm more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based on the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break all the chains that anchor me to that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name into an asset. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money, no longer will the generation behind me inherit lack, no longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper, and Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go, man.
Bring that thing down. So look.
Talk to me.
I ain't get flushed yet.
You good.
Made me think, right?
Talk
Don't
to me.
flush me. I don't even think my wife know.
You good.
You said Fiji, you know what I'm saying? You saving that for marriage, right?
I ain't gonna say I'm saving it for marriage.
I mean, it's dope. You gotta say something. You know, we ain't.
I mean, listen to me. If I get with somebody, bro, and we like rocking out, cause you know why, bro? Like, I'm a trip person, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I am, bro. Like, I'm a person, bro, that... Shut up. Come on, what you doing? Where did song come from? What is going on?
Your Siri kicked in?
Bro, I don't...
You got your pen?
Nah.
Good God.
Bro, what is going on here? All right. I'm a trip person, bro. I think... You know people have, like, love languages, right? You know what I think my love language is? Let's go experience stuff together.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of my thing. My thing is like, my Instagram page is full of trips, right? Marcus hit me up and said, say, bro. So many people was hitting me up, they was like, say, bro, you got that shit looking like a movie out there.
Right.
And I was like, bro, I'm just living. You know what I'm saying? Like, people was hitting me up. Huh? Bro, they was like, bro, you just live. They was like, bro, you just living. You know what I'm saying? So I think a friend of mine asked me, she was like, yo, what's your love language? And I was like, shit, all of them. depending on where you at in your, depending on what the situation is. But I think if I had to go to one, it would be, bro, let's go take a trip together.
Okay.
Let's go take a trip. You know why? Because when you go take a trip, you let everything go. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the bills is, whatever the pressure is, you let it all go. And so you and that person get to be y'all. You know what I'm saying? You like for me, when I'm here, it's like I'm navigating my business, I'm navigating the market, I'm navigating, my daughter, I'm navigating just my own things. But when I'm out there, like, hey, don't call me. Let me have this moment. However many days this is, if it ain't something with my daughter that's life or death, like, don't call me. I'm so real, bro. Like, if somebody passing away, don't call me. I can't do nothing out here.
Yeah, and right, yeah, because, yeah.
I'm 50 hours away. I can't do nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't my daughter, bro, I can't do nothing out here.
Yeah.
So I think, like, for me, it would be, like, two things. One is supporting you, because I like the support. And two, let's go take a trip.
I love it. No, I needed that for content, even though my flush is still pending.
No, you good, bro.
No,
I ain't
listen.
tripping. What was your flush?
No, reason why the flush is, I was like, saving Fiji for marriage. Dog, there was a time where I used to save my feet for marriage. Meaning that if I was in a relationship with a shorty, I would never take my socks off. I'm talking about, there was times I got in the, my wife listening, I got in the shower with shorties with my socks on because I was like, I need to save this for my wedding night.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes, I promise you.
Why would you do that?
I'm different.
Huh?
I'm different. I couldn't save, you know what I'm saying, the loving. I needed something.
Well, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You done changed. I like it.
I ain't gonna flush you. I ain't gonna flush you because I wear my socks all the time. But when I'm swimming or in the shower, I ain't tripping. I'm just uncomfortable. And I don't even got no dogs. Like, I take care of myself. I'm uncomfortable. Like, if I try to go to sleep with no socks on, I'm not gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just uncomfortable. I always gotta have like my socks on, like some swimming shoes on. And I don't got dogs, like real talk.
Yeah. I only got a dog toe.
Yeah.
But I like 44-year-old trap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like,
no flush.
Bro, you know what, bro? Like, I'm just in a better, like, I had a lot of thinking to do over that, bro. And I had to ask myself, like, what this like, I'm closer to 50 now. Like, you got 6 years, bro, you'll be 50. So, like, what's the tone? You know what I'm saying? Where the growth at? Where the development at? How do we evolve? You know what I'm saying, bro? So, but yeah, bro, I think that that's me. I am the let's go book a trip. And I'm a let's go now. Like, we ain't got to plan out weeks and months and all that. I'm like, even with my cousin, I planned this trip 2 weeks before the trip.
Yeah.
Probably a week and a half. I had been saying it for a long time, but I ain't never booked it. I ain't booked until like June 17th.
You was looking at them points.
So I think that would be my thing. I think my language would be, man, let's go on a trip together. And the reason why is because I feel like, one, I get a rush out of making you see something you ain't never seen before. And I get to experience it too.
Yeah.
So, like, when I was out there, bro, like, I had a 75-foot yacht. And then I saw
That's the same one you gonna get us for our trip? The 75-footer?
Negative.
Okay. Just got clarified.
But then I saw somebody pull up in like a 125-footer.
Plus.
3-story. And in my mind, I said, ooh, that's the experience I want right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on a yacht, and the dude said, hey, you can go from Italy to Sardinia, because that's the place I want to go. He said, it's a 10-hour boat ride. I said, yeah? I said, so it'd be 10 hours going, 10 hours coming back? He said, yeah. I said, I can rent the yacht. Immediately, I'll hit my people. I'm like, yo, what would it look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my thing, because I think experiences bring people closer.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to our show, man. Enough of that. But I actually won't go again before September. He told me the last time, he said, if you come out here, he said the peak time is between May and September. In my mind, I'm like, yo, I can
You can sneak a September.
I can sneak a trapping Tuesday. I can leave on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I could be back Monday. Like, I was in my head, cuz I ain't lying. I'm like, bro, I could get one more in and not miss trapping Tuesday, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk, bro. Like, ain't nothing but a 9-hour flight. That's a cakewalk.
Yeah.
That's a cakewalk. Anyway, let's get to the show, man. All right. Let's get it. So, where we at? Trap on the charts. All right, let's go. I apologize, y'all. I'm happy to be back, man. And I like that. I appreciate y'all because I'm going to tell you, you know why I appreciate the people? Because all on my trip, all I kept seeing in my comments was, book it.
Book it.
Book it. From south of France to, it was book it. Everything I did, book it. Yacht, book it. I said, that's my people. That's my tribe.
Yeah, man.
That's my tribe.
That don't look like the Travel Channel or something.
That was my tribe, man. All right, so let's go, man. Can my people see me? Can my people see me? All right, let's get to business, y'all. We've been rocking for an hour now. All right, let's go to it. All right, so I want first, can they see me? Yep. All right, so the first thing I want to look at is this. I want to show y'all something. And I had to tell my Patreon, like, yo, y'all got to excuse me because, like, I'm not as locked in as I should be. And the reason being is because, I'm not gonna lie, I can't enjoy my trip and stalk the market at the same time, right? I just couldn't do it, right? I tried, I was like, hey, I need y'all to just navigate for y'allself a couple days. If something go wrong, I'm gonna look at my account, I'm gonna cut some stuff, but I just need y'all to navigate a couple days without me, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my OGs in the Patreon.
For holding it down. Yeah.
They held me down. So shout out to my OGs in the Patreon. Y'all held me down. All right, so here's this chart we're gonna look at. I wanna show y'all something that, and I had to tell my travelers, like, damn. I was like, I missed this one, but I know why. So the first thing we're gonna do is go right here. We're gonna mark this all-time high because we gotta actually see that. So I wanna show y'all the cheat code that y'all should always pay attention to. So anytime a quality stock hits the 200-day moving average, you should be paying attention to it. Because a lot of times, a stock can fall down, but if it's a quality stock, and it's a really good stock, like, institutions will step in. And that's what happened with Nvidia. Here's what happens. I'm gonna draw this line out for you. Oh, bro, let's do something right quick. Let's send some prayers out to Rob, man. His mom caught a stroke.
Ooh, yeah.
He hit me up yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, we was supposed to hop on the phone to do something because, you know, we got the in-person tomorrow. And he was like, bro, my mom went to the hospital, bro. I was like, bro, say less. Like, don't trip.
Yeah.
He came all the way here today just to say that. So shout out to Rob. We're going to put a prayer for him. His mom's in the hospital, you heard me? So
Yeah.
we're going to definitely put a prayer for that, right? So I want y'all to pay attention to something. So this blue line, I'm gonna put a mark on it right here. This blue line right here is my 200-day moving average, and I'm on a daily time frame. And this is something that y'all gotta always go study and always go pay attention to, right? Like, when a great stock and that sector is moving, like whether it's a market event, an industry event, pay attention to it. The last time Nvidia hit its 200-day moving average was right here, April 26th. I got the line on it. And I'm gonna show y'all where my line at, right here. Right, April 26th, right here. And look what happened. Right, now, of course, you could say, well, Trappy hit it right before that too, right here. And you are right. But look what happened. That was in March. Broke the 200-day. But look how it goes from here at 163, and it goes all the way to 237, right? That 200-day moving average for a great stock, I promise you, is a cheat code. And I was mad I missed it because look at the date that it did it. So it did it the first time here. Stop. Bro, stop. It did it the first time here on Monday the 29th. I don't know how I missed that, but I missed this one for sure because I was out there in Italy. But I would have bought it here for sure, and I would have went leap on this. The reason why I would have went leap on this, because Nvidia at 191 was a steal. It's on a 200-day moving average. Bruh, I would have put a leap on that for 2027 easy, hitting it at, and then it did a triple bounce. One here, and then one here. I don't know how I missed them two. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention. But this one right here on July 7th, bruh, that was an easy lick. Even if you look at it back right here on March the 30th, right? You don't know that that's the low, but that's a sweet buy. You don't know that that's the bottom. I know you can say a trap looking back, but anytime a quality stock like Nvidia break the 200 on the daily, it's a buy. I remember it happened last year, and it broke. We go all the way back. I caught it last year because I remember telling the trappers, right here. I remember telling the trappers right here. I remember telling them, and it was in April last year. I remember telling them right here. I remember exactly saying this. I remember saying it. Y'all might remember this too. I was saying, there's no way you can tell me you love Nvidia and you don't like it at $83. I must have said that 15 times last year. I said, bro, there's no way you can say you love Nvidia. It done broke the 200 day, is at $83. There's no way you can tell me you love Nvidia and at $83 you ain't buying it. And we bought it last year. And I remember I was on a plane. I was coming from Paris. And I was like, bruh, I was trying to put the play in and the internet was messing up. I remember being in Patreon pissed off because I couldn't put this play in until I landed back in America and it already had jumped up again. It had jumped up. But there's no way you can, and that's just a cheat code for y'all all the time. Like anytime a stock, I'm gonna say this to y'all again, anytime a quality company, and y'all can slaughter me for this, y'all can slander me for this, but a year from now, you'll thank me for it. Anytime a quality company, when I say quality, I mean great earnings, great revenue, great profit, the 5-year return is over 100 or over 80. Anytime a company like that hits the 200-day moving average, a leap option as a steal. A 1-year leap on that is a steal. That's a gimme. It's a gimme. Anytime, here's the criteria again. Listen to me again. It has growing earnings, meaning they keep beating earnings, growing revenue. The bottom line is growing, and a 5-year return is above 80. Meaning if you go on Robinhood or something and you press 1, and I'm gonna give you an example. So let's say I go on Robinhood right now, and I look at Nvidia. Right? I go on Robinhood right now and I look at Nvidia. And I go to the year to date, it's gonna say 11%. 1 year, 28%. 5 year, 947%. If you go to any company, it has great earnings, great revenue, and profitable on the bottom line, and you go to that 5 year and it's at like 85 or more, that means it's averaging at least 15% a year. It's almost beating the S&P. And that thing dropped to the 200 day, a 1-year leap on that is a cakewalk. That's free money. That's free money. And that's, it's not too much, I'll stand by that. But it has to meet that criteria. I'll stand by that 100% of the time right there, y'all. 100%. All right, so let's go back to it. So we looking at Nvidia right here. There's two places I'm looking at to get in it. You know, it always has to overcome some adversity for me. So my first place to look at would be right here. Would be 216, and my next place would be here at 213.95. Those would be two places I'll be looking to get in the trade because it'll be knocking down some of that. I think a good trade is 213.95. A better trade, because now it's reclaiming this key level right here. That previous all-time high. So that shout out to E-Trade. Shout out to TradingView with the overnight purple on there. But 216.80, break and retest would be a good one. Right, I like that one. I like the 216.80. 213.95, I'm not mad because that's a lower high. That's a lower high till it went all the way down. So that would be the second lower high. And you got to notice right here, it filled that gap right there. Notice it filled that gap. That's what I'm telling you. If I would have saw that 207, bro, that 191, I don't know how I missed that. Well, I know how I missed it. I wasn't worrying about the market like that. Look at it there. It filled that gap, shot up. Bounced off the 20, bounced off the 50. That was easy money coming off 190, 197. And you could look back and say, well, Trap, you see, if I would have saw that, I would have smacked that. But I like Nvidia on an entry of 213. 213.95, I'll go quarter brick. 216.80, I at least go half a brick. Now, we got to think about something. I wrote this down. I'm going to be real with y'all, like this market right here, a lot of people ain't going to say this to y'all, but the market right now is really tricky. Right, and I remember telling the people in the Patreon, like, don't be on the news, like, don't get so caught up into market rotation. You got to be willing to endure. And I told my people this. I said, listen, if my stops don't get hit, like, I'm good. So some of my stops got hit, so I just honor my stops. And I was like, all right, I ain't tripping. But, like, I'm good. Even on my $1 million play, like, I had to put it out like, damn, I lost $300K on that play. You know what I'm saying? I lost $295K on that play. But it hit my stop. I couldn't do nothing about it. You got to remember, I put $1 million in it. My stop was 30%. It hit 30%. I had to honor my stop. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't, like, if my stop don't get hit, like, I don't care about the drawdown. It don't bother me like that. I can still have a good day and don't worry about it. But I had to honor my stop. But we are in a tricky market. And the reason why I'm saying don't get so caught up in, like, even in the Patreon, I was like, yeah, financials, healthcare, that's where the money had been gravitating to. But I'm not about to try to go. There was only one healthcare company I'm a trade, Eli Lilly. You know what I'm saying? I may trade, it may be one other company I trade, but for the most part, Eli Lilly. For financials, I'm gonna trade two companies, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. I may go with Morgan Stanley because it's a cheaper Goldman Sachs. That's it. But I'm not about to go try to jump into stuff that they moving with because what we saw today was a rotation right back into tech. Right, so now if you're trying to hop back and forth, I'm not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to stick to because here's what I do know. The market can't run without tech. So sometimes you're going to have to endure some pain, right? You're going to have to endure a little drawdown. You're going to have to endure a little pain. That's part of the game. Like, it's okay, right? Like, you don't got to panic. Just take the little drawdown, take the little pain and be like, all right, bet, we back to business. So, Nvidia, I like it at 213.95. I love it at 216.80. And if I got into that 216.80, I would put my strike at 227 because remember, it hit this high before it pulled back down. So if I would get in that I'm giving y'all some free game. I get a close above 216.80. I get some confirmation. My strike would be either 227 or 225. Something like that would be my strike on it if I'm going for an Nvidia play, right? So that's it. I'll give y'all one more chart. I think this one, I ain't gonna lie, as ugly as this look, I really think that in my mind, I feel like Google is about to do something crazy. I feel like it's about to pop up out of there. We in the Google Play already. Here's why. You get this low right here. You get this low right here. Notice where you had your gap fill at. Filled the gap up, which was cool. Not worrying about that, so the gap is invalid with this choppiness right here, right? So we're not tripping on that. But here's what I like, though. Notice, so you got a lower high right here, lower high right here, lower high right here, lower high right here, right? But notice how it bounces right here off of this 20. Now, I'm interested because, so there's something that I like in this. And it's kind of, when I look at Mark Minervini's, it's called the VCP. So you have the drawdown that comes here from, I'm going to put this thing on it. So you have to, let me see something. No, I put the wrong thing. So you have this touch, you have this touch, so you have this, right? From top to bottom. So you have your 3 touches. But then notice how it breaks it and then falls back down, but stays on top of that trend line, right? So it stays on top of the trend line, right? But what I like is when it bounces, it then creates this, which is essentially a higher low, falls back down and then reclaims the 20. What I would love for it to do is reclaim 372. And I think if Google reclaims 372, it's gonna go crazy. If it reclaims 372, why 372 trap? Because this is your lower high. If it reclaims 372.29, I'm not even worrying about the 50, but if it reclaims that 372.29, I think it's gonna go. I just feel like that because it's honoring that trend line right there. It's honoring that trend line right there. And then if you look at something that's real dope, notice what it bounced off. It's bouncing off that previous all-time high. 1, 2, 3 times. It's honoring that previous all-time high. How do we know, Trap? This is it right here. It got back on top of it and it really honored it. Look at the candle structure right there. You got a medium size by the green candle. You got a dragonfly. Then you got, it did close below it, and then it hopped right back on top of it with a close above. You know what I'm saying? So I think if it gets on top, if you patient enough to watch it, if it reclaims 372.29, money shot. All right, there we go, man. Trap on the charts, man. That's how I feel. How y'all? Oh, shit. My bad.
He said, my bad, it's your joint.
My bad. How we feel, man? Sheesh. All right, let's
Ready to
go.
show the people
Also,
the money.
huh?
Ready to show
Oh, we gotta show the people the money, man. Show the people the money, Jose.
Yeah.
Show the people the money. The people come here to see, they ain't seen the money in 2 weeks, and a couple of things done changed. Now, I did get out of some plays while I was in, I did have to get out of some plays while I was out there in Italy, but it is what it is. All right, so we still in the arm play. We in the arm play, so that's good. Alex, what's good, man? You said I'm late to the party, man. So we in the arm play, still good. BE made some noise today. Like Cat did a reversal on me, kind of, because it came back and it shot back down. But our cybersecurities are going crazy. And I wanted to get in a PANW play yesterday. If I can show y'all something right quick. Let me go back to this one more time. And I don't know why I hesitated. Let me show something one more time. Let me show something one more time. I got to redo it. I want to show something one more time. And I'm going to tell y'all why I wanted to get in this play yesterday. But I didn't. All right, we good? We good, Jose? All right. So watch this. I'm telling y'all, this be the cheat code. Right here. See how it bounced off that? I'm gonna show y'all. See how it bounced off that 50 right there? Watch this, hit all-time high. Most people look at that. Most people look at this range of motion from all-time high at 367 down. They look at that as a sell-off, but it's not. It hit all-time high, and all it's doing is called digesting. That's all it is. It's just digesting, right? But look, it digested. You got big body bars, but guess what? Bro, like, it's not even, damn, I got a lot on that screen. I don't know why that look like that, right? That pin bar that I saw, it hit right on top of one of my movement averages. And I was like, bro, that's a goal. And I just didn't do it, bro. I don't know why I didn't do it. I don't know why I didn't do it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Let me see something. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know why I didn't do it. Make sure I have it right. Yep. See how it bounced right off that 20? See how it bounced right off? Bro, I was like, I'm about to go. And you got to look at the same time. Watch this. Equal low and a bounce on the 20. You see that, George? I don't know why I ain't pressed that button. I don't know why I ain't pressed that button. I don't know why I ain't pressed that button. I don't know why I ain't pressed that button. But I was supposed to press that button yesterday. Because we already got CrowdStrike. We already got an FTNT. That part of software is killing it. And I've been bullish on it all year. I was supposed to press that button. I ain't pressed that button. That sucker got up today, shot up. Look how that sucker shot up. Notice it closed here at 229. It opened at 331. Sucker shot all the way up to 354, bro. I don't know why I ain't pressed that button. And I saw it. I was like, bro, I'm about to press the button. I don't know why I ain't pressed the button. Maybe I still had the Italy blues. Anyway, let's get back to what we were talking about. All right, let's go. All right, so here we go, man. So we're still in the cat play, but then we got our, cybersecurity. We got CrowdStrike, and we got FTNT. They doing really, really good. Our Dell play went crazy today. GEV kind of in a cool little space. I'm not mad at it. Again, we are in a Google play, so I'm not mad at that either. Let's go a little further. All right. Then we got the Goldman Sachs play. They went crazy. Shout out to my girl Belle. She called it Golden Stacks. Like, that's the OG. Goldman Sachs been our OG for a long time. We've been rocking off that one. We run that one crazy. I put us in a new play while I was in Italy, this monster play. And the monster and the Goldman Sachs were new plays. So I got into them. I like the monster play. It's been holding up. It's not going to go crazy, but we up pretty good in it, so I like it. Marvell plays kind of in between. None of the plays are down major except for the ARM play. Marvell play, I'm not mad at. The MU play is cautious. The QQQ play, we in that. Nothing down too bad. Everything is like pretty cool. The SNDK play did something savage today. And the SPY play actually turned positive today. And at the end of the day, it went down. So that's all the plays we're in right now. I think we went about 12, 13 plays. At one point, we was in 31 plays. You know what I'm saying? So we still look good on the year, man. We like it. Shout out to my squad, man. Shout out my guy, Nate, man. Nate, you on vacay too? For sure, man. But yeah, so we put in the newest plays was the Monster play and the Goldman Sachs play. So I think I put Monster, Goldman Sachs. So I think while I was on vacation, I went Monster, Goldman Sachs, MU, SNDK, and SPY while I was on vacation. And what I did like about that, Jose, I was able to watch it like while while y'all was asleep, I was able to like look at it. And then I was like, I don't make this play in the morning. That's why I press the button. Yeah, because I was able to, like, my day was wind down when y'all was getting up. It's a 6-hour difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my day was winding down. So my day was winding down while y'all day was getting started. You know what I'm saying? So, but I enjoyed it, dog. Bro, if I go back I might go back in September, bro. I'm telling you. I just need a 4-day. Trapping Tuesday on a Tuesday. We'll go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come back Monday. Be ready for Trapping Tuesday.
Sound like a plan.
All right, let's get to it, man. All right, then we got the Freedom Index. This is how we know the market took a little hit because the Freedom Index is only up 27%. I was up at 40%, so that's a 13% drawback. All right, but here we go, man. We got Costco is down. We got EME, that's up. We got FIX, that's up. We got ITA, which is defense, that's up. MU is still up. Nvidia, still looking good. PWR, not bad. SNDK, down $7,000, but I think we'll get that back. STX is my baby. TPL is down, and Walmart has finally turned negative. So yeah, man, you want to come join the Patreon, come join us, man. I will say this is, sometimes there's easy money in the market, and then sometimes you got to fight for it a little bit, and sometimes you got to just endure a little bit to get where you got to go at. I think this is one of them times, and I want you to understand something. We are technically right now in like one of the most difficult parts of the market because you're in that July, August, September part of the market. You in the midterm because the midterm is in November. So, we got to just be real cautious right here. I think this is a market where you have to not force nothing. You got to be disciplined. You got to be strategic. And you cannot, in this market, you cannot let the headlines shake you out. So I just think it's one of them markets. But man, come join the Patreon, man. Y'all know we still getting to it. We take a little bumps along the way, but we still rock out. We still killing it and we dominating on the year. I mean, we not gonna never go 100-0, but my goal is to always make sure by the end of the year, we up way more than when we started. We had CPI data today. That came out pretty good. Tomorrow we got PPI, Producer Price Index. And then Thursday we have retail. You have ASML before the bell. That's going, depending on what they do, that's going to dominate the chip sector. And then you got TSMC Thursday. So that's going to be good. So you got ASML tomorrow before the market, and you got TSMC Thursday before the market. So it's earnings season, y'all. Let's get to it. So now, let's get to it. Hey, can I get a towel? Like a quick towel? I need a white napkin or something. All right, so the S&P 500 components. So I like to look at stuff like this, so I'm just giving you an idea. This is all stock charts too. You're seeing where the 20, the 50, and the 200 are all like hitting support levels, right? And so even as the market is going up, or like the SPX, not really worrying about Netflix. It ain't gonna move the market. I don't even think nobody looking at Netflix like that. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna move the market. The reason why I use TSMC and ASML is because they in the tech part of the market, and that chip sector is, again, today they moved in the market. Yeah, let me get that beat. Today, the market rotated heavy back into tech. That's why damn, Jose, you slipping, dog. We ain't even get no bulls tonight, bro.
Look, I ain't think I had to tell Benton to hit it.
Big dog. Damn, dog, y'all slipping.
I got it.
Damn, dog, y'all
Look, even people like roll the beautiful bean footage.
Damn.
Every time Trap say... Bro, they was missing the bull, bro.
Bro, like you slipping, cuz.
I'm thinking every time he say join the Patreon, that's when it goes. But I know I got to make sure.
Yeah, you ain't on point, dog. You can't You can't throw them under the bus, dog. That's you and your bull,
it is what it is. I'm on it.
That's you and your BS.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
That's you and your BS, dog. That's you and your BS, dog. That's what you get flushed for, cuz. The people was expecting a bull and you slipped on a bull, cuz.
I can't get up.
All right, so I try to give us as much data to make us understand what's going on in the market. And it's because when you see stuff like this, you see the 20, the 50, and the 200 all bouncing off support when you look at SPX. And the reason why is because it lets you know that the market will have a support. And if it breaks the support, then we have something to worry about, right? Because now we got to look at where the next level of support at here and there. But my goal is to always make sure that we can see what's going on and we have the data to not just say anything and feel like we right, but have the data to support what we're saying. All right, so I wanted y'all to see this. Let's go a little further. All right, today we had CPI data came out today, right? And look how this was interesting because there's a big difference. The people thought the market was going to go crazy with a big fall, but watch this. The actual CPI month over month, that's what MOM stand for, actual was 0.4. Estimated was 0.1. Core CPI month over month was 0.0. They estimated it to be really hot at 0.2. CPI year over year is at 3.5. They thought it was going to be at 3.8. Core CPI year over year is at 2.6. They thought it was going to be 2.8. So that means inflation is coming down. Now, I know a lot of people going to say, oh, y'all know the numbers cooked and all that. Bro, shut up. Shut up. Right? Because the numbers is the numbers, and that's all we got. You know what I'm saying? We don't have another set of numbers that we're going to go off. So the numbers came in better than expected, which is good. I mean, inflation is coming down. Somebody say, what about the IBM drop? They had bad numbers. That's what happens when you have bad numbers. That's what happens, right? So let's go a little further.
And shout out to 3,000 in the chat.
Shout out for 3,000 people in the chat. Jose on his job, y'all. Jose on his job, y'all. But what I do love about that is IBM had his worst drop since like 1970, and the market still was able to push green. I like that. I like that. I like that. So here we go. The top 10 stocks traded in June by volume, right? MU, IBIT, VIX, Intel, MSTR, TLT, that's a bond, Palantir, SpaceX, Silver, and Nokia. So these are the top 10 traded stocks in June. And I want to say like MU, VIX, we was in that. We was in those. It's interesting to see Palantir gaining some old positioning in the year. Interesting too. Let's go a little further. All right, no red July since 19, Jesus Christ. We haven't had a red July since 2014 on the S&P. Now, the S&P, the SPX has closed higher every July for 11 straight years, averaging 2+% gain among the strongest months of the year. Now, I'm gonna tell you something why I think that's, bro, I could have swore we got whooped last July. I remember getting whooped last July, bro. I remember getting whooped. I remember maybe the month was so good, maybe it was just the last week of July. But I know when the market whooped my ass. Right? I know when the market whooped my ass. Right? I know when the market whooped my ass. Maybe it was the last week of July, but we got our ass whooped the last week of July of last year. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. So here we go. 2014, minus 1%, 1.5%. 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. So we've had, let's see what it do this month. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what it do this month. All right, let's go a little further. Somebody say Trap Jet, like, nah, man, I slept in the bed with my daughter last night. I got my daughter with me, man. And, man, she be having TVs on and lights on. I can't sleep like that, man.
I ain't mad at it. I need a TV on and a light.
Bro, I gotta have the thing gotta be dark.
Man, I go to sleep watching 227 and go to bed.
I had to turn the TV down, and that's my fault because I got her bed lights on and all that, and she go to sleep. I'm like, bro, I'm 44. Turn all these lights off up here.
I love them. I sleep like a newborn baby.
Turn all these lights off up here, man. She was knocked out. So I didn't get a good night's sleep last night, man. I was up. You know what I'm saying? I was up. Nah, Trap, it was the beginning of July for sure. All right, man, correct me. I remember us taking a punching, but you might be right. All right, so Big Tech's $2.3 trillion Vanishing Act. The 7 largest U.S. technology companies lost more than $2.3 trillion in the market, valuing during June of 2026, as investors shifted away from big tech and toward companies supplying the chips and components behind the AI boom. The Magnificent Seven, Nvidia, Meta, Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, and Tesla fell about 10% during the month, marking their weakest monthly performance in more than a year. The decline reflects growing investor concerns of whether the industry's massive AI infrastructure spending will deliver sustainable returns. I will say that is going to be the biggest issue right now. The biggest issue right now is going to be with all the money that they spending to make these data centers, like, when will this pay off? I think that's gonna be the biggest issue because they spending a lot of money, even to the point where their free cash flow is like dropping big. So
what's ways they could increase revenue?
Well, it ain't about increasing revenue. They want to see if it's gonna be profitable.
Well, yeah, increase profit.
And I don't think you're gonna be able to see that till 2028. And the reason being because data centers take anywhere from 2 to 5 years to build. That's them dudes working 7-12. You know what I'm saying? And then once you build them, now you gotta, make money from them. So
probably more B2B.
Huh?
It's probably more B2B because,
Well, it's gonna be like, all right, you building this data center, it's for you, so how are you using it? What are your chips doing? And you can notice, like, even on Meta, they got a lot of AI stuff on Meta right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was going on one of my posts on Meta, and this was a new feature that I just found out.
The language joint?
Huh?
The language joint?
No.
Bruh, that just scared me.
You could go on your Meta.
Portuguese.
Like, you could go on Meta right now, right? So if you go on Meta right now, what's gonna happen is, like, if you go on Meta right now, so like if you go to my birthday video with the one you got the thing, right? That video right there, right? Well, I'm showing the room. If you press the 2 dots, it'll summarize it with Meta AI. And it say, about this real, Wallstreet Trap celebrates his birthday from Capri's Art Institute, which is wrong. I'm glad they don't got that part right. Sharing a luxury hotel tour with views reflecting on faith, purpose, and fulfillment over material wealth. That's what it says, about this real.
Yeah.
Right? And if you go to another one, it'll say, with me taking a picture, just a picture. It says, summarizing with Meta, it says, about this post, Wallstreet Trapper shares a luxury Capri yacht vacation and on the Everglades with cliffside views, a festive restaurant, napkin celebration, and a sunset Mediterranean scenery that embodies the island's Dolce Vita appeal. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, that's interesting. I wasn't really mad at it. I was like, that's interesting.
Nah, what threw me off, I'm doing a 100-day like trial reels joint. So it's only the people who, I hit the joint and it had Portuguese and I was talking in Portuguese. My own video, lips moving in Portuguese too. I'm talking about like, I was like, oh, they going crazy now. You know what I'm saying? You could just click it. Chinese, Portuguese, da-da-da, and your lips moving with it.
That's crazy.
I was like,
I guess
what?
They want you to talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I guess what they saying, what the market want to know is like, you doing all these things, you building these data centers out and all that, where the money at? You know what I'm saying? Where the money at? So I think that's going to be kind of the big issue with AI. They're going to want to know where the money at, right? So let's go a little further. All right, so daily drama within the tech sector. The tech sector experience is wild. Now, this is interesting. When I saw this, I was like, bro, this is crazy. Watch this. The tech sector is experiencing its wildest swings in years. The semiconductor ETF, SMH, and the software ETF, IGV, have experienced 34 daily moves of at least 4% year to date. Bro, you know how big that swing is, bro? Right? This is now 270% above the previous full year record of 9 such moves set in 2024. This also exceeds the combined total from the previous 7 full years. In July alone, SMH has posted 3 trading days with at least a 4% decline. Meanwhile, the triple leveraged semiconductor ETF SOXL has recorded 18 trading days with moves of 10% in either direction since the start of June. Software and semiconductor stocks are seeing unprecedented volatility. Right. That volatility is what shake people out. Right? That volatility is what keep people like, damn. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was in a Patreon. I was like, yo, y'all gotta just chill. Like, be calm. Now, I love my Patreon people, but one of the things that I be trying to teach them is, like, on a red day, like, if you have back-to-back red days, it's so easy for you to paint doomsday or worst-case scenarios. Oh, man, we going to the 200-day moving average. Oh, man, if we lose this, we going all the way down. Only for the next day for it to run right back up. And now you like, damn, I got out of my play. Right? Like, you got to be willing to endure, bro. Like, I think one of my biggest cheat codes is, like, don't get me wrong, like, anybody can be like, oh, man, Trap, I would have never put $1 million in a play. Bro, that means you'd have never made $1 million. Right? I'm willing to go for it. Right? And everybody can always say what you should have done when they go wrong, but nobody ain't gonna say nothing when you do it right. Right? And so my thing is to always, bro, like, see what you see and endure it. Right? Don't trip on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't trip on it. Like, don't get tricked out of your position. Right? As long as your stop loss in place, as long as you know where you gonna get out at, if it don't hit that, like, and even then sometimes, like, depending on, like, how that swing was, did the whole market fall? Like, I'm just paying attention to it. Like, we are in a tricky market right now. But what I will say is, we are seeing setups, we are seeing, like, stocks hold a 50. And that's what I like. If I can get a leader and it hold my 50, like, I can kind of be like, all right, I ain't tripping right here. We also seeing breakouts happen. Breakouts happen. Like, let those breakouts evolve. Like, you don't have to chase. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just be calm. We got a lot going on right now. We got geopolitical tensions that are now going back up. Trump saying we gonna block this. He's saying, nah, we gonna protect the Strait of Hormuz. We got, bro, like, you gotta just be able to, like, thug some of it out. And you gotta be willing to say, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Right? My play broke down on me. Right? If you got in the play, it hit, it broke down on you, cool, cut it. But don't let that keep you like, man, I can't make another play now. Yes, you can. Right? I always say this, progressive exposure. When you trade your best, you trade your biggest. When you trade your worst, you trade your smallest. So if you see your setups not working, or if you see your setups failing, go smaller, but don't give up on it. Anyway, let's go a little further. All right, so the economy in 2026 looks very difficult depending on where you're standing. While the AI trade is bumpy, it continues sending stocks to record highs. And while Wall Street's reaping the rewards, but everyday Americans aren't seeing the same results while checking their balances or walking store aisles. So I saw this because it's 8 movements that define the K-shaped economy in 2026. And we talked about this K-shaped economy a while back. And the K-shaped economy is simply where the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. That makes the K-shape. So chip stocks rally 90%. SpaceX makes an IPO, record Wall Street bonuses, 20 plus S&P record closes. That's the K-shape. That's what's making the rich people get richer. But on Main Street, 3.5 million hit by SNAP cuts, right? That's food stamps and stuff, right? Climate credit delinquencies, families switching to Aldi, and Blackstone Gates withdrawals, meaning people can't withdraw their money, right? So when that means like people are switching to discount stores now. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm also an advocate for us being in the market like nonstop. Is because this is the only way that we can combat what's going on. It's the only way that we can combat it. It's the only way that we had an opportunity to really like win at this game. The minute we don't do that, right, it's over with. This is why we can't catch up. This is why we can't catch up. Somebody said, man, Trump needs to go. I mean, I ain't mad at that either, but he can't go for 2 more years. So that means we got to navigate these next 2 years. And get out your nose, man.
The ability to...
Boy, was having a good time in that bit, too. That boy was like,
think he is being seen.
that boy was in there. Like, yeah, but, and don't you dap me either tonight.
Right.
Holla at me
Give me that elbow.
Holla at me Friday. You heard me? My dog was in there. My dog was like, yeah, buddy. Jimmy 2 times ain't gonna get me over here. Let's go a little further. All right, listen to this right quick.
I want to highlight the most striking feature of this economy right now, and it's business investment. The rapid pace, which appears to be accelerated, reflects in part the construction of data centers and other infrastructure, and the immense demand for AI-related equipment and software. Investment in equipment overall increased about 8% for the year in the first quarter. Within that category, high-tech spending logged an especially impressive growth rate of nearly 25%. At the Fed, we don't yet know fully the extent to which the economy will benefit from AI, yet it seems inevitable that which we're now calling AI investment will soon just be called investment. Productivity growth has been strong, predating gains from AI adoption. America's labor force appears stable. Job creation has in fact kept pace with the workforce. The unemployment rate is low and changed little over the last year, and we've seen relatively few layoffs. If this cycle, Congressman, is like the previous positive technology shocks, the U.S. will be richer, will be more productive, there'll be more labor, there'll be more wages, there'll be more compensation. That is, if this follows prior trends. This technology shock is likely more significant. This is probably the biggest change in my adult lifetime because it's not just the creation of a new widget. What it is, it's changing the method of innovation and the speed of innovation, and I can't think of a country on earth as well positioned to take advantage of it. So that's on the one hand, but on the other hand, it can lead to disruption. My own best guess is that the advent of the technology will be augmenting existing work, that employees that were there will be more productive. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I don't believe in the lump of labor fallacy. All the jobs that are there have already been created, and the technology will remove some. Well, it might be disruptive in the near term, but it'll create a lot of other jobs. Just to give one example from history, and then I'll close. Who knew at the creation of the internet that the internet would create 1.5 million Uber and Lyft drivers? I certainly didn't. So I want to be very open-minded about the job producing elements of it, but we have a day job, and it's to deliver on price stability and full employment.
I like his take on this. The reason why I like his take on this is because he didn't try to downplay what's going on, right? He was like, yo, this about to add so much money to the economy, and I can see that. We in the early stages is building out. And he said there are parts of it where it will be disruptive. But I agree with that. And the reason why I agree with that, because think about the jobs that the internet created. Think about how the internet helped entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? The disruption gonna be where the jobs is gonna create is gonna be for the generation that's coming. The jobs that take away is gonna be for the people who are on the other side.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But that's the give and take about evolution. But think about in 20 years, what's gonna come behind this? We never stop evolving. Think about how people thought after the car, what was gonna happen. They didn't know something was going, after the horse, they didn't know the horse and buggy was gonna put the donkey out of business or whatever. And then after that, you got the car. They didn't think the car was gonna put the horse and buggy out of business. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody ever thought the cabs was gonna get put out of business. Now we got Uber and Lyft. Right, China just said they got a flying car. They ready to put on the market.
I think, because I look at it on both sides, I think the other side is AI is meant to replace a human.
Huh?
AI is meant to replace. In any sector, is meant to think like, replace.
It is.
I think about most of the work that I've done in the last 2 weeks. The joint that I did today, that would have took 12 people. I did that joint in.
Let me give you an example. Let me give you a caveat to that. Watch this. So my girl name is Leticia. So she does, when I book a trip or something, like I booked my hotels, right? But the travel part, like the connecting this to that, like I let her do that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, now I could have did that from AI, right? But watch this. And actually AI told me how to do it. But then I was having an issue with certain things. That's what she came in at, right? I was trying to move a seat. I was trying to do this. She on the phone with Delta, like, hey, she sent me the screenshot where she like, I hit up, I'm like, yo, I won't get a yacht for another day. She like, bet, I got you, Trap. Yacht, done. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, remember that restaurant I went to last time? Man, book that for me. Got you, Trap, done. She like, yo, when you go on a trap, like, I'm on call for you 24 hours a day. Right? That's the human component, because when something don't go right, like she sent me she sent me the screenshot where she arguing with Delta. Like, nope, we want this seat, don't do this. Nope, we cancel this because this. Because I was supposed to get a private jet from Cannes to Capri. But it was peak season. But the people was acting like they had the jet. But because they didn't have a hangar for it though. So I said, man, I don't want it. I'm gonna just go to EasyJet. Now, EasyJet is an airline.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
She was like, nope, we don't want it. So there are certain things where
as long as we got gatekeepers, yes, you're gonna need people to come in and be that middleman for that. But I just seen a lot. I'm just saying, even in my small limits testing and studying it and things of that nature, I was like, oh yeah. And I wonder what are we know the jobs as far as maintenance. We know those different things, but I just be thinking about.
No, I agree though. I agree that it does speed things up. It makes things faster. I'm just saying that, like I told her, I was like, yo, I'm gonna always use you. I'm like, I don't know what your other clientele look like, but I'm gonna always use you.
Yeah.
Because you make my traveling easy. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I booked my flight from here to Cannes. I booked my flight back home, right? I booked my hotel. But like getting to the island of Capri and booking them the nuances, I got stuff in the moment that I want to book up, like this hotel, like the way I wanted to eat at one of the places. She's like, this place booked. I was like, go to that place. She booked this place. You know what I'm saying? She making sure the boat get me off the yacht. Like, hey, you got to get the yacht gonna pull up here. The boat gonna pull up here. I booked that for you like that. Here's the table. Yada, yada. It was certain stuff that she did that was just like, I ain't got to think about.
That's why I always told Ash, I said, you gonna be good regardless.
Yeah.
Like in that space, and then people gonna still miss that human touch.
That human
connection.
touch, bruh.
They gonna still miss that. Like I said, I'm on both sides. I mean, straddling for real, for real.
Yeah. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? I 100% get it. It makes a lot of stuff better. But I just think that as human beings, one of the things that make us human beings is that we need other human beings. That's what make us who we are. Like, at some point, you're like, yo, I need to be around some humans. You know what I'm saying? That's what make things better, bro.
Yeah, I think by the end of the fourth quarter, people gonna be fiending for like the live. Like, shout out to the people who coming tomorrow. You know, as far as mentorship, they gonna fiend the touch. Let me hug your neck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me see you. Let me high five. Let me dap you if you didn't dig up your nose.
For sure. And I feel like AI don't relate to me. Like, it can tell you my whole story, but it's like, man, it's trap. Or even when we listen to music, you can hear it, you be like, all right, that's cool, but man, that's Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, like, man, Jay had 150,000 people out there. That's Jay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That dude who made swiping cards and stacking chips.
Yeah.
That won't be getting that.
That ain't gonna get 150,000 people in there.
Yeah.
That's gonna get some reels, but that ain't gonna get a Yankee Stadium.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. Let's go a little further. So this was good. So I talked to the trappers about this the other day. I was like, man, look, we got bank earnings coming up. And here's why everybody need to understand that bank earnings are extremely important, especially in times like this, because banks tell you how the economy is holding up. Whether it's trading, whether it's defaults, banks are gonna tell you, like, are people putting new deposits? So one of the things looking at banks, you're gonna look for net new deposits, meaning, are people depositing more money in the banks, right? Or you're gonna have, I forgot what it's called. Damn, I'm having a brain fog right here. But it's when people not putting money in the bank, right? So those are the things that's gonna be interesting. Or banks keep money on the side or banks, this is the thing. When you look at banks, one of the things they got to report is how much money, well, I said net new deposits, how much money are they increasing to people missing payments? I forgot what it's called though. They have this set amount of money they have that banks got to keep doing. And when the economy not right, they keep building that up. For like when people having delinquencies, people can't make payments on stuff, when they got to eat that. So they build it up. And what happened was they didn't have to increase that. Plus, banks passed the stress test. All the major banks passed the stress test, which is if something was to really happen, would banks get hold up? The banks passed it. So that was really good. So again, JP Morgan had an increase of 41% increase in profits for the second quarter. That's phenomenal. But none of them beat my dog at Goldman Sachs. They through the roof, all-time highs. You know what I'm saying? So we got Morgan, that's why I said tomorrow, we got Morgan Stanley. We got, I'm having another brain fart here, y'all. Morgan Stanley, and we also have, help me out, y'all. Who reported? ASML. So ASML is gonna be for the chip sector. Morgan Stanley gonna be for the financials. If Morgan Stanley hit and ASML hit, you'll probably see another good day if Trump don't get up there and say nothing crazy. But anyway, let's go a little further.
Peace, Trap. Thank you for taking my question. So I've been in the Patreon for 3 years, and it's been one of the best investments ever. And every single day we have new members coming in, learning trading. For where I want to go, I'm a new trader myself. So my question is, would you find it more beneficial to take 5 companies from the same sector and start to learn their charts and see the similarities maybe and how they move? Or take 5 different companies from different sectors and maybe you're all over the place sector-wise, but you're seeing how that company or these different companies are affected in the different cycles of the economy. So again, is it better to take 5 companies, same sector, and understand how that sector moves, or take 5 companies from completely different sectors and learning the nuances of each phase of the economy as we go through it? Okay, I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much.
For sure. So that's a great question. I think you can take and look at 5 ETFs and get one company from each ETF and see the comparison and watch it for a year instead of taking 5 companies from the same sector. I wouldn't do that. I would rather take an ETF in one company because the ETF gonna have the overall activity of that sector. And I would take one company to see how it's moving. So I would take 5 ETFs from 5 different sectors and take one company in each sector and compare it and then look at it to get an understanding, to see what does what. But that was a great question, bro. I want to say something. I saw somebody, Pascal said something about looking at the regional banks. That's another good thing to look at, your Capital Ones, your regions and stuff like that. Seeing what regional banks are passing a stress test. Because believe it or not, the regional banks tell more of the story than the big banks. Because the regional banks are your Capital Ones, it's your Fifth Third banks, it's your regions, it's those banks that are actually more friendlier to, like, it may be hard to get a loan from JP Morgan Chase for your house, but it'll be easy to get it from a smaller bank because they need the money. You know what I'm saying? And so they may be a little bit more lenient than JP Morgan. So yeah, man, that was a great one, Pascal, but also that was a great question, King. Let's go a little further. Let's go, man. This is my guy right here. Certified Trapper of the Week, Jeremiah G. Hamilton. Jeremiah G. Hamilton was a 19th century African-American financier and broker who became one of the earliest black millionaires in the United States through Wall Street and real estate speculation. Although he was famous in his lifetime, his story largely disappeared from mainstream history until modern scholarships reconstructed his career from court records, newspapers, and financial documents. He has a good book too. Let's go a little further.
Here's a Black history fact you should know. Jeremiah Hamilton wasn't born rich, but he made history. In the 1800s, when Black folks had almost no chance in business, he became the first Black millionaire on Wall Street. He escaped Haiti in 1828 and started trading, investing, and building his wealth, something unheard of for a Black man at that time. White businessmen hated seeing him succeed. They spread rumors, accused him of fraud, and blocked him from deals. Banks refused to lend him money, but he kept pushing forward. He learned from his mistakes and found new ways to grow his fortune. People called him the Prince of Darkness, partly for his skin color and partly because he played the business game just as hard as they did. Jeremiah didn't just make money. He proved Black excellence in a world that tried to shut him out. His success was a statement. No matter the odds, we rise.
Yeah, I think everybody should read his book, The Prince of Darkness. Really good book, yo. They try to lie on him and say he was selling fake money and all that, but he was just knocking him out the park in the market, real estate. He was going crazy. So check him out, man. Jeremiah Hamilton, for sure. Let's go a little further, man. Here we go. So TSMC's June sales surged 67% year over year, pushing first half 2026 revenue to 2.4 trillion or 75 billion in US dollars. It's up 36% from 2025. June alone, hit 2.7 billion, a 6.2 monthly gain. The boom is driven by relentless demand. Listen to that word again, relentless demand for AI chips from giants like Nvidia, Apple, and AMD. TSMC stock has soared 88% over the first year, supported by its dominant 73% share of the global pure foundry market. The company reports Q2 earnings July the 16th. This is going to be pivotal. This is going to be pivotal because this is going to tell us how much money people is making. I'm not going to lie, though. Like, I ain't mad at a good TSMC call. I know they're going to be earning because people just in demand right now. Them chips are in demand right now. I know them earnings going to go crazy. Let's go a little further. Thirsty service. When AI drinks a bottled water, industry's worth every day. U.S. data centers consume 264 billion gallons of water this year, about 550 million gallons a day, equal to the entire bottled water industry daily output. This comes at 63% of country faces drought. Listen to that again. This comes at 63% of the country faces drought. From Florida's worst dry spell in decades to Tennessee's lowest runoff in 152 years. The industry often argues that lawns and golf courses use more water, but that misses the point. You can skip a green lawn. It's harder to tell farmers their reservoirs are empty because AI models need cooling. At some point, water stocks will flourish. Not right now. Not just yet. Not just yet. So once these data centers get up, we got like 10, 15, 20, 30 of them up.
How you feel about the...
I'm moving to Italy, dog. I'll tell you, dog. 55, 60, I'm out of here, bro. I'm 44 right now. My daughter is 10. She got 10 more years, brother. Once I see her get to like 20, I done taught her what I need to teach her. I'm out of here, man. I do want to have 3 more, though, bro. I want 3 up. I want 3 more, bro. Bro, my next relationship, bro.
Gotta knock them out back to back.
Bro, my next relationship, bro.
Bro, I can't have you 50 with a newborn, bro.
Why not? Robert De Niro did it.
Well, I mean...
He was 70.
You want to be changing Pampers at 50?
Hear me out. Hear me out. If I get my bread up the right way, get a nanny. Live-in nanny. Me and Shorty can have a blast. I wanted to have them back to back. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, I ain't turned it off. Yeah. Yeah, bro. My next, bro, I'm going for my move, bro. I'm 44. My next relationship, cuz. I'm gonna just say this. I'm 44. I do want to get married. I want 3 more kids. But I want to do it the right way, bro. Like, I don't want to have them out of wedlock.
Yep, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but when I go, I won't go. Like, when I go, I won't go. Like, look, I could just tell her, look, sit down. Sit down. But I got a career. Sit down. I got us. Sit down. 3 more, bro. Boom. Like, here's my thing. If I can get 2 and one of them be a boy, I ain't tripping on 3. But if I get 2 and it's 2 girls, I gotta go for the third.
Yeah, you got
Now, if a third one a girl, then I'm like, dang, God, you give me 4 girls. As long as they're healthy, I'm good. But if I get 2 and one of them a boy, I'm like, all right, I can chill out. But if I get 2 girls, I gotta try one more
What's
time.
the cutoff age?
Ain't none.
90. Still slinging that thing, trying to.
I hope I can cha-cha till I die. I hope I can cha-cha till I die.
Yeah, you can cha-cha, but I'm saying.
I hope I can cha-cha till I die, and I'm never getting snipped, cuz. I'm never getting snipped. I'm never getting snipped, bro.
90.
Listen to me. I'm never, ever in my life getting snipped. You hear me?
I hear you.
Never.
Look,
Ever.
Here's the crazy part. I was on the fence about that joint. You like, nah, I can't do that. My other dog's like, yeah. CJ live up at the joint, literally.
Huh?
CJ live up at the urologist place. I went in there for a visit. He said, bro, I live up in here. I just went up on a random Tuesday morning. He's like, brother. I was like, no, you is not in here. For real.
Bruh.
They like, hey, get it done is the best thing ever.
Yeah. No, get snipped? Never. I won't procreate till I'm gone.
He shoot all of the clubs, like all of them, the whole street, just the clubs up.
I don't want never. What's the, listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Listen to me, bro. What's the purpose of financially one of the reasons why people don't want to have kids? Because they cost.
At this age, it's not because I ain't trying to start over. Ashawn, 23.
Man, I won't start over. I'm not tripping. I'm looking at my daughter. She like 10. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
I know.
You had 5 of them joints?
Oh, that's beautiful. I got a team now. Let's rock out.
I don't want 6.
Now I can go, listen, I'm going to tell you why that makes sense. Imagine, bro, you know who inspires me? Magic Johnson, bro. You know why? Bro, Magic be going on vacation, and when that drone zoom out, and you see that big old 130-foot yachty on, guess what you gonna say? That's sweet. So if I got 5 of them, guess what? Me and mama in the master bedroom. They got about 4 bed. Bro, I was in a 74-footer and they had 4 bedrooms.
And he got her room.
Bro, we got 5 of them. Guess what? They little. So guess what? She the oldest, so she got her own room. But the other ones, put them together. Come on, bro.
I ain't mad at you. You got the freedom to do that too. You still young.
Come on,
Still
bro.
Barrel, what they say?
Man, listen. If this is a fact, no one says anything about Elon Musk having 12 kids. I just think the hardest thing about kids for people is that they cost so much, right? And then, you know what I mean? Like, with the way the economy is, I ain't mad at that. But listen, bro, Leah 10, she don't need no more of my money. Bro, 3 more, bro. I'm going on my move, cuz. I'm going on my move.
Even if it ain't just to change of diapers, it's a lot of
nannies.
time.
Nannies.
Nannies ain't going to the games and to the practice.
Bro, I love that. I love going.
Bruh, you got multiple. What? Bro, that's another thing. Trying to be at all the places at once.
We love it. We love it.
Let's get it. Back to back. I need all of them.
I love it.
Matter of fact,
I want you to be 1, 3, 4. Love it. Love it. Time of my life. Time of my life.
You got baby girl, she gonna help babysit anyway.
Bro, at that time, the freedom shouldn't gonna be running by itself. I should at least be at like way upper 8. I'm talking 50. Mm-hmm. Man, what we doing? Turn up, man. I can't wait, cuz. I can't wait, cuz.
Tori said, sounds good.
Bro, I can't wait, bro. He ain't thinking clear. Let me tell y'all something.
First of all, my dog say something, he do it, so.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something.
What it is.
You know, I'm about to say something. People gonna get mad at me, but we gonna go to the next segment as soon as I say this. Miss April, cover your ears up right quick. Miss Janice, cover your ears up right quick. Just right quick. Just do this, because I want to respect y'all. Could you do this right quick for me right quick, please? I beg of you. You know one of the most amazing things about a relationship, cuz? Bro, you don't gotta pull out. I told
New DJ Clue.
Cha-cha slide, man. Man, cha-cha slide, man. Man, ain't nothing better than that, man. All right.
I mean, it is the truth.
All right, let's go. Y'all should not. I went to Italy, cuz.
I see.
I came back thinking about my life, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Some of
All
us
right,
need
man.
subscriptions to Plan B out there.
Man,
Trey.
all right, man.
What's the Plan B stock?
Cha-cha slide, man. All right, let's get back to stocks, man.
Yeah, dude.
All right. If you're new here, my bad, bro. I do that sometime, bro. We adults here.
Right.
That's the thing about when you dating and all that, bro. You gotta pull out, man. Or you gotta strap up. You gotta strap up, right? Because you don't know this person.
He tripling down on it.
You don't know this person. But when you in a relationship, bro, it's no nuts, no glory. You thinking, bro, I want 3 of them. I want a Brady Bunch. And then one day in the story, met this lady. All right, let's go. Gas-powered AI fuel throttle. Right? Chevron and Microsoft struck a 20-year deal. Now, this is big, Jose. Listen to this. Chevron and Microsoft struck a 20-year deal to build Project Kelby. This is in Texas, right? A 2.7 gigawatt AI campus in West Texas powered entirely by Permian Basin's natural gas. A 2,000-acre site. Bro, you know how many acres that is? 2,000 acres, bro? That's how massive these data centers and stuff is, bro. But listen to this. Running off, but watch this, though. It's running off GEV Vernova turbines. That's 1. Caterpillar Systems. That's 2. With first power expected to be in 2028 at full scale. It will consume enough energy to power 2 million homes. Listen to that, bro. Create 2,000 jobs and generate $10 billion in tax revenue, right? The project underscores a growing reality. AI's nonstop power demands are pushing tech giants toward reliable fossil fuel and nuclear projects, even as they publicly pursue clean energy goals. As an infrastructure expands, traditional energy sources are becoming central to keeping the machine running, right? Think of this, bro. So they telling you, so one of the things I will say about the data center build-outs is this. You kind of know who gonna be in it. It's gonna be Caterpillar, because they not only have generators, but equipment. You're also going to have GEV Vernova. You're going to have Bloom Energy. You're also going to have companies like Fastenal, because they're going to do all the nuts and bolts and screws and stuff like that. You kind of know that. But on the bad side, bro, you got to think about it, bro. 2,000 acres of land, bro.
Yeah, it's 3+ square miles. That's crazy. I'm trying to figure out, though, they said $10 billion in tax revenue.
So that's why our state's looking at it. So the state look at it like this. If it's $10 billion in tax revenue that they gonna get, that the state gonna get. Not even IRS revenue, like state taxes. So that's in Texas, so they don't got state taxes. But it's gonna be a United States tax, like federal income tax. That's $10 billion. So that's the thing. The federal government getting all that money. You feel what I'm saying? So, but you gotta think about this, bro. Think about that, what they said. Enough energy to power 2 million homes, bro. That's a lot of energy, bro. So that's why energy and water is gonna be so critical in this, where we going at, bro.
I'm just trying to figure out, again, this is just I am a geek at heart.
All right.
Water can't be destroyed. So what happens is once it's burned, it turns to steam, goes up, comes back down. I'm trying to think about with these data centers, what is happening.
So what happens is it's gonna mess up the drinkability of the water. That's the issue. It's not so much as a water.
They're not using ocean.
What?
They got to be.
We got to slide for that. Benton, roll that slide up now. Did Steve run that one? Did he put that one in? Bro, China right now, they using oceans.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that.
Yeah, they're going to the ocean water too.
Yeah.
So that's why it's gonna be an issue because like you gotta cool these joints off. Right? And so because you gotta cool these joints off, well, you got it? All right, because you gotta cool the joints off, they polluting the water. Think about Flint, Michigan. Here it is. China takes AI infrastructure underwater. China has launched the world's first operational underwater AI data center off the coast of whatever that is, Shanghai. Roughly 2,000 servers sit inside sealed submarine-grade steel modules 35 meters below the surface, using seawater for cooling, cutting energy use by 90%. Powered by offshore wind, the $226 million project went live in June of 2025 and now handles 77,000 AI queries per second, supporting systems tied to DeepSeek, which is trying to go public this year. While China pushes AI computing into extreme environments, similar U.S. projects were halted in 2024. Remember, Google tried to do it, underscoring a new frontier of global and AI infrastructure competition. Bro, you gotta think. Here's the thing about this AI stuff, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. They know this crap is going, here's what they know. They know this crap messing up the world. Mm-hmm. But they so far in it and they so greedy, they can't stop.
Can't. We've seen this movie before.
They know this stuff messing up the world, bro.
Yeah.
But all of them, they so greedy.
Like, oh, you gonna mess it up anyway, why don't I just do it?
If we don't do it, somebody else gonna do it.
Which is...
It's messing up the world. Now watch this. This is what I do like. Watch this. I want to see stuff like this start happening. New York, state of note. New York just hit pause on power-hungry AI giants. New York becomes the first U.S. state to impose a data center ban. New York State Governor today signed an executive order barring the construction of new hyperscaler data centers using 50 megawatts or more of power for up to 1 year. Shout out to New York.
But you know also, because they power grids can't hold that anyway. Them in Jersey, they be having like, hey, nah, I need you to stop using this amount of water. Need you to shut off the power at a certain time.
I didn't know that.
Everybody don't listen. But yeah, their power grids can't handle that. Yeah, they will have to, nah. I got that from Joe Budden podcast. I was like, oh, okay. So that's why it's easy for them to say, nah. Because it can't. They be having water curfews and everything, too.
Water curfews?
Yeah, they'll say, like, a certain time, don't use it, and they try to base it off of, like, certain counties or districts or what have you. So
damn, I didn't know that,
pulling
bro.
at the same time.
I didn't know that.
No.
All right, let's go a little further, man.
What's up, Trap? I'm new to the group and I need your help with this triple beam calculator. I have a ticker here that is in the financial sector, mid cap, has a market capitalization of $32 billion. Its current value right now is $93.71. And when I go and look at their data, I have outstanding shares that are under 1 million. When it looks like that, do we take it down to the 1,000 or do we do it as it's showing? So I have 349,390. I obviously have no zeros to drop, so I'm wondering if I work with that number. And for cash equivalents, I am under 1,000. So do I work with that number in full as well? Need help. I'm stuck right now. When I put everything in the calculator, I'm looking at a sell of negative 49%. And that's just me using, turning the outstanding shares to 3,493. If I use the full number, I'm looking at a negative 97%. And so I feel like there's something that's off here and I wanted to get your guidance on it. Thanks.
I'm gonna get Jose to send me this video so I can look at it and like really get the data. And then I know she's in a Patreon, so I'll make a post for her about that. But one of the things that get people with the triple beam is when they see that thing say sell, they think it's something wrong with the triple beam. When in essence, it could literally be that the triple beam is only going to use the number. So the last 5 years of free cash flow is going to use that. And so if it's saying sell, then that means that the stock is really overvalued. But what I'll do is I'll get you to send me that. Tori, she asked that question on onboard. Okay, what I'll do is I'll get to hit a question again so I can look at the company and I'll put it in the triple beam for you, Queen. So that way I can see what the issue was. I got you. But the triple beam is made for mostly large cap stocks. You know what I'm saying? So once you're trying to put small cap stocks in there, it's gonna be an issue. But you can still use it. But once, cause they'll start having negative free cash flow and all that. But if you just use the walkthrough video, just do it just how the walkthrough video said. But I'll look at it to make sure you're on the right track, Queen. I got you. Yep. Let's go a little further.
Before we do that too, I don't know why people think I don't have receipts. Like, actually, it won't let me drop the whole link. All you gotta do is Google or Chat GPT stuff.
What happened?
When I brought up about the water jet, bro, I found the link in like 5 seconds while the young lady was asking the question, but it won't let me paste the whole link. Just do your Googles.
Go on what though? What was the issue?
Well, no, it was saying, oh, Jose, don't repeat what you already heard. Okay, bet.
I mean, about what though?
About the curfews. A lot of
water
people
curfew?
talk about showers. They talk about
But no,
water
ain't you from
usage
New York?
for lawns and everything like that.
Ain't B from New York? You from New York, I'm B? Y'all have water curfews?
They got on codelibrary. I ain't even gonna say. I'm gonna try to drop the link though. Anywho, let's go a little further.
All right, let's go a little further. All right, so here we go. Elon Musk says SpaceX could eventually become worth more than this dude here, bro. This guy here. Hi. Elon Musk says SpaceX could eventually become worth more than the rest of the earth. I just wanted to stop. I just wanted to stop right there. Hi. If it succeeds in making humanity multiplanetary, underscoring, Yeah. That's what he's trying to do. He wants them to be on Mars and Earth. He got his goal is to have 1 million people on Mars. I think he'll do it. His long-term vision for, shout out to my guy for knowing what that means, man. That's making up for digging in your nose, you heard? Yeah. The comments come as SpaceX continue to expand beyond rockets and satellites, with growing investments in AI infrastructure, orbital computing, and data centers alongside the Starlink network. Following its record-breaking IPO and valuation exceeding $2 trillion, investors are increasingly viewing SpaceX as both a space and AI infrastructure leader. Through much of its future's value still depending on successfully executing these ambitious long-term plans. I'm not lying. I don't care how much they pay me. I ain't going to Mars, bro. I like Italy too much. I'm not going. I'm not going. Jose, I'm not going, bro.
Yeah, because once you go, you can't come back.
Yeah. I don't know how y'all gonna get me down from there. How you gonna get me down from there?
Okay.
Where do I get stuck? I don't mind being stuck in Italy.
Right. Everything on Mars is red.
I can't get back from Mars, bro.
Ain't no oceans.
Bro, I can't get back from Mars. Mars? You talking about the dude? Nanu. Where he come from? Nah, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. All right, let's go a little further. Man, if y'all don't know, bro, I really like it. I really love Italy, y'all. I really love it. Matter of fact, a friend of mine sent me a 2-bedroom house for sale in Italy. I said, hey, don't do me that right now. Don't do me that right now. That's a 9-hour flight. I gotta be coming here 4 times a month just for Trapper Tuesday. Don't do me that right now, you heard? Don't do me that right now. All right, so here we go. How banks are rating SpaceX. Morgan Stanley said the price target is 300, overweight. McGuire says 250, outperform. Bernstein says 239, outperform. JP Morgan says 225, overweight. Capital Markets at 225, outperform. UBS has it at 210 as a buy, and Goldman Sachs has 205, a buy. And these are just price targets that Trap need a... No, I don't. Let's go a little further. I think we'll be able to get SpaceX at around, I think we'll get it around 125. I think we'll get it to 125. It came down to 140. Didn't it come down to 140? I think it came down to 140. Let me see something. Yep, it's at 137. It IPO'd at what, 135? Now, they don't give me my props. I said, hey, don't get that thing at them $200. I said, it's going to come down to about at least 125, 115. We strike. It's at 137. It don't got earnings till September. I said we wait till earnings. We gonna see. Wait till earnings. I'm telling you, anything below 125 is a buy. I even go as low as 120. I just said that. I said it's going to validate the space, meaning it's valid, but we got to wait to see, bro, this thing, how we going to buy something ain't even told us the money? It made $18 billion last year, bro. How can a $2-point-something trillion company be worth trillion at $18 billion in revenue, bro? Bro, Amazon is a $2-3 trillion company, and it makes 700 and something billion. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what they say. He don't know what the hell he talking about. But yet, here we are. And I ain't gonna get them all right. But nobody does. Let's go a little further, Jose. China refuses to be left out. For the first time, China has successfully recovered an orbital class booster at sea. Instead of landing legs, the booster used 4 hooks to catch a net on the recovery ship. Engineers in the rocket team say design cuts vehicle mass and widens the margin for landing error. China's space agency plans to refly the same stage before the end of 26. The real test of whether reuse lowers cost. So China did the same thing that Elon Musk and them did. So now they got 3 companies that have done the same thing. Elon Musk with SpaceX, Blue Origin, and non-China. Let's go a little further.
Man, Trap, what's happening, man? You know what I'm saying? And Jose, man, I appreciate you for taking my call. Just jumped out the plane in the Patreon family, you feel me? But look, though, right quick, so this is my question, right? I just moved down to Atlanta from Oakland, Cali, right, with my trucking company. So I pay myself W-2, right? I pay myself about $1,800 double week, right? So I want to tax avoid, not tax evade. You feel me on my mamas? But right, I'm looking to start my 401k. I already got my Roth IRA, but right now I want to take my 401k and match myself so I could get my little, you feel me, right off. But right, my question is, what ETF and what companies it's good to, I already know you're going to say Palantir, Nvidia, you know what I'm saying? But what's some growth stocks or ETF you think I should go? Or should I do more of a risk? Or should I do the more, like official, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really too good with asking questions, man, but I hope that makes sense. Feel what I'm saying? And man, I appreciate you, man. I'm off the plane, man. You feel me? In the Patreon, man. We trapping and roll running, man. I appreciate y'all. Blessings, man. And everything y'all do, man. Y'all motivation, man. Real shit.
Feel me? I ain't even mad at that because I'm from New Orleans. So you heard me after everything. So I ain't mad at you. So one, salute to you. I like your energy, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That energy 100. Shout out to Cali. I like that energy. You know what I'm talking about? You can look at one is PSI. That's a good one. If you're looking for a growth ETF, that's good. Of course, I'm going to say either DRAM or DISK, right? I like that. So those are really sweet. Can't SMH for sure. Big dog of them all right there. So I think those four are real good, bro. PSI, DRAM, DISK, SMH. I think those are real good, bro. I think those are real. If you're just looking for some cool ETFs that have growth attached to them, I think those are legit for you, brother. So check that out, man. Keep that energy, bro. Definitely want to see you succeed. Look, you don't even know, but I see the Trapping Tuesday on the TV in the back of the truck, Jose. I see it looking at. He got the Trapping Tuesday on the back. Right there in the truck. I see it, you hear me? I don't know if it's a poster or what, but I see it, cuz. You know what I'm talking about? Already, man. So, yeah.
I edited it a little bit because he said me first. I said, brother, y'all got to learn. Trap first, then Jose. That's why I was throwing nuts in the building.
You feel me?
You feel me? He was driving, too.
Oh, yeah. I ain't mad at him. So, I definitely rock with him, man. He got good energy, man. I like that energy right there. So PSI, DRAM, DISK, and for sure, SMH. So I like that. Let's go a little further. All right, so tariff refund whiplash. The U.S. government has refunded roughly $81 billion in tariffs. Notice they did this quietly, right? They did this quietly. The U.S. government has refunded roughly $81 billion in tariffs after the Supreme Court ruled key Trump-era import duties unlawful, reversing a major source of federal revenue. While the administration is preparing a new round of tariffs, remember that, there's more tariffs coming. There's more tariffs coming. While the administration is preparing a new round of tariffs targeting countries over trade practices and digital service taxes, the federal deficit continues to widen as interest costs on the national debt and defense spending rise. Trump has warned the country's imposing digital tax on major U.S. tech companies' firms could face tariffs up to 100%, signaling that trade tensions are likely to escalate. Be mindful of this, y'all. Be mindful of this. But also, my only thing against this is this. You pay the countries back their tariffs. You pay the companies back their tariffs. But what about the American people who were punished paying those high prices? My brother 19 Keys up in here? Huh? Oh, I thought my brother 19 Keys was in there. Right? So think about that. What about the people who were charged? That's what I don't like. These companies get $81 billion back. I feel that I ain't mad at that. But what portion of that gonna go back to the people, the American people who paid that? Right? Because all the companies did was all the companies did was switch that price to us. Right? All the countries did, all the companies did was make us pay the price. So my thing is, like, make them give us some of that. You know what I'm saying? Make them give us some of that 81 million, a billion. You know what I'm saying? Because all they did was raise the prices and we had to foot the bill. Right, so where we get that? Where our money come from? So all the money that the people made from tariffs, all the money that they said they was collecting, the companies filed a lawsuit against Trump. And the Supreme Court said, yep, those tariffs were illegal. Well, y'all knew that from jump. It didn't take y'all a whole year to do that. Right? Well, when they found it illegal, they had to get the money back. So they done gave back so far 81 billion of that money. Well, if my what I want to say here, if my recollection is correct, all the companies did was increase the price and we had to pay.
We paid for it.
If I'm just recalling this the right way.
Your recollection is
correct.
solid.
Do I need to call Jimmy 2 times?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we gotta muscle somebody up? Roll back the beautiful bean footage.
Bruh. It's like them class action lawsuits, so they be like, hey, I ain't get a piece of that. Where mine at?
Where mine at? Cause we were paying it.
Yeah.
And we had to suck it up.
Yeah.
All right, coffee is high, corn is high, eggs is high. We had to make life or death decisions. Do I gonna get the eggs or am I gonna get the rice? So
Great.
I just, you know. But what do you say? Go a little further, Jose. China's export flex when the AI boom turns a $1 trillion trade surplus into 2-year streak. So this is happening for China, right? So China exports jumped in June and strong demand for semiconductors that support the global AI boom and for automotive shipments. The better than anticipated trade figures keep China on course for a second consecutive year with a trade surplus exceeding $1 trillion. As factories maintain overseas sales momentum despite weaker growth in major economies and ongoing trade tensions with Washington. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, America ain't had a trade surplus since Bill Clinton. And I'm not saying Clinton was a good president because he was probably the worst one to me. But why was he the worst one? 94 crime bill. We ain't shook back since. Right? But if we don't figure out how to get out of this $39 trillion deficit, bro, we in trouble. We in trouble, bro. Now, the one thing I will say about China is, like, they got that manufacturing down to a science. And I'm going to tell everybody this, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to just be 100% real with you. If you want to start a business where you have any type of goods and services, go to China. Now, I know we want the American-made. Joe Biden wrote the 94 crime bill. Clinton imposed the 94 crime bill. So Bill Clinton imposed the 94 crime bill because that's how he got in credit. That's how he got in office. And I know we want American-made products.
All the big dogs do it.
But here's what I'm telling you. If you want to come up, American-made costs a lot of money. If you want to come up, make your come up where you go to China, you spend your week out there, you get whatever you need, come up, and then you go American-made. I'm going to just be real with you. You got to find a way to navigate the system, y'all. You got to find a way.
Or they purchase from China and assemble in America.
Huh?
or they purchase from China or and assemble in America.
So that's what they'll do. They'll purchase it in China and assemble it in America. That way they can put the made in America
Put the little
on it.
whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guarantee you that. I think if you everybody should start a business. Right? Start a business, man. China makes it. China makes it. Start a business, go source it in China, go take you a trip, spend you a week out there, get you some connections. If you're looking for clothes, women, if you're looking for hair, you go to Guangzhou, China. If you're looking for electronics, you go to Shenzhen, China. Telling y'all where to go at. If you're looking for remodeling for your house, Guangzhou, China. If you're looking for clothing and apparel, Guangzhou, China. If you're looking for electronics, TVs, electronics, and that, you're gonna go to Shenzhen. That's where the electronics at, because the way China's set up is, there's parts of China that are built for everything. Well, they sell cars in China for $7K, America's selling for 60, but you can't bring a Chinese car here. That's the one thing you can't bring here. Right? So the way China is sectioned is, China is sectioned where there's, they don't call them countries, they call them, what they call them? Providences. There you go. They set up to where they set up to manufacture certain stuff, right? If you want to get beauty products, you can go right outside of Guangzhou. Forgot what it's called. It's start with a D, like the bongo, something like that. I forgot what it's called. I can't pronounce them all. How we getting it back over here? You ship it. So it's easy to get back over here. You ship it. You gonna ship it. They'll mail it. You can ship it. Like whatever, depending on how much you got.
Wait, why they don't let you do the cars?
Because that's direct competition with American cars.
Yeah, because they got some fire.
Yeah, that's direct competition with American cars. That's like direct competition. You can't do that. But American car manufacturers get parts from China and Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you go to China, you just figure out which part of China, and it's literally separated like this. Like the way they got it, is like if you go to Guangzhou, when you go there, it's like all of the furniture places in a 25-mile radius. All the furniture places, right? If you want clothes, if you want hair, if you want makeup, like whatever the providence are designed specifically for certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you right now, like, you in America, you feel like, bro, I'm hurting. My daughter texts me. Was she hungry? This thing, she must be ready to go. George, could you heat that food up for her, George? Tell her eat that. I got some noodles at home, though, but tell her eat that till we get home. I knew she was hungry. That's the only time she's gonna text me. She hungry. Daddy. Yes, baby.
Is the oodles and noodles joint or the fancy noodle?
Nah, we eat noodles like regular everybody else, bro. Yeah. So anyway, let's go a little further, man.
What's up, Trap? Fresh out the gym, man. You know, health is wealth, man. But I want to give a shout out to Jose. Shout out to Rob for the fire videos. Shout out to George. Shout out to Sean, Miss Amy, the whole Trapper family, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. But I just got a quick question. I'm building my buy and hold right now, and I'm pretty much good on my tech stocks. But I want to add healthcare and industrials, but I don't really know no ETFs that's good for those. And also, the only healthcare company I really hear about that's really good is Eli Lilly. So if you had a couple healthcare companies or maybe healthcare ETFs I could add to my buy and hold, I'll appreciate it. And maybe a couple industrial ETFs. Thank you. We're trapping.
Okay.
What?
Shout out to my dog for shouting out everybody. He said Miss Amy.
Miss Amy?
Miss Amy. No, he probably meant Miss April, of course. So Miss April just came up to me and say, he could call me whatever he wanted. Bruh. Oh, you said you know that's going on the show. Shout out to my dog. Mother
Man,
still
flush Miss
got
April,
it.
man. Flush Miss April. Flush Miss April, man.
Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this show, this team. Oh.
Flush Miss April, man. My God. All right, so I got you, my guy. First of all, salute. I appreciate you for locking in. Healthcare, you could go XLV. If I'm not mistaken, XLV would be one that'll really get you in. And you can break that down. But for industrials, you can go VIS. If I'm not mistaken, that's the Vanguard Industrial ETF. You can go IYJ. And then FIDU, that is the Fidelity Industrials ETF. So those three for the industrials for sure. Healthcare, you can go XLV. XLV for healthcare, for sure. For sure. So industrials, you go VIS, you go IYJ, and you go FIDU. That'll help you out for industrials. For healthcare, you go XLV. Somebody say, why you fuss Miss April? She want cha-cha too.
Oh, man.
Y'all gonna lay off my staff, family. Y'all gonna lay off my staff, man. But yeah, there you go, brother. There you go, brother. Great, and that's great, bro, that you want to use the ETF route too. That's a good play. That's a good play, especially as you build it out, and you could use the ETFs to learn the sector. Jose, you did a good job this week. You had, what, 4? You maxed out this week, cuz.
Oh, we had more. I was picking and choosing to make sure we go for the flow of the show.
Nah, you did good on that, dog. You did real good on that, dog. Let's go. Let's go a little further. Inflation cools, but groceries didn't. Inflation hit its large. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. People got their 81 billion, but you know what I'm saying? So inflation has cooled, has its largest monthly decrease since April 2020, where food prices increased and decreased in June compared to last year. Food at 2.7%, coffee at 2.9%, ground beef at 2.4%, fresh veggies at plus 9.9%, bread at 3.9%, fresh fruits at 2%. Chicken is cheaper. That's the chicken that come from Vietnam. That's that Vietnam chicken, Jose. Butter, come on, and eggs have went down. I know Trump gonna brag about that. But yeah, man, like it's costing us an arm and a leg for this food, man. All right, let's go a little further. All right, grocery debt spirals. More Americans are struggling to repay credit card bills for groceries as costs rise. Over a quarter of U.S. working-age adults who used credit cards for groceries last year struggled to pay off bills, making only minimum payments or missing them entirely, according to Urban Institute. The research also found nearly 1 in 10 adults use buy now, pay later for groceries, with a third falling behind on payments, while almost 1 in 20 relied on payday loans for food.
That's heavy in general. I'm still on how chicken went down though.
Huh?
I said that's heavy all in general. Those two back to back. I'm still trying to figure out how chicken went down.
Because they giving us fake chicken. Ain't that much chicken and salmon in the world. Now they don't gotta tell us that they cloned it.
Now that's the reason why I feel like moving.
Bro, I ate pizza every day in Italy, dog.
You hear about the cats in Norway? They said they ship their food over.
Yeah, nobody don't want that, bro. I'm gone, bro.
So they raising the prices
And it's
raising
fake.
the cancer.
Procaine. It's procaine. Bro, I was in Italy, bro. I know that bread, fresh.
Mm-hmm.
That cheese, fresh. Tell me, bro, no constipation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, you know, you eat that much pizza, you like, bro, I can't. Bro, I'm talking about no constipation, bro. The tomatoes is fresh, ingredients fresh, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, here's the thing I'm playing, bro. Bro, I'm 44. God grant me. Bro, they got 10 years left of me here, bro. Once my daughter hit 20, I'm out.
Yeah.
My daughter hit 20, I'm out of here, bro. She can handle her business. At 20, look, Stank, I done taught you. Your money right, daddy gone. Where, daddy?
You could come if you want.
Italy. Come learn abroad. You feel me? Cause that's why I'm gonna start now. I told her mama, look, we gotta start getting our passport. Like she 10. I wanna start taking her with me.
Yeah.
Like, cause every summer we do a back to school vacation. I want her to, hey, we in Italy together.
Yeah.
She done went the whole Amalfi Coast by the time she 13.
That's dope. That's dope.
She done went, yeah, I'm trying to take her there. That way she can be like, you know what? I'm gonna make money in America, but I'm out of here. Bro,
Bro, you hear how many times everybody go out, they're like, yo, why does soda taste different? Why it don't taste like?
Bro, listen.
Crazy.
Bro, as soon as you get out the country, and I'm just talking about, as soon as you get out of America, you be like, damn.
Yeah, Mexico. Even
How
just
food
Mexico.
tastes different? Food tastes different.
Everything.
You can eat, bro. You can eat, bro. You eat in America, you almost go to the bathroom ASAP.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't eat no whole pizza in America and don't be full unless you just a greedy person.
Full and sick.
Bro, you be like, I'm scared of inflation. I'm like, I'm about to be sick. I'm inflamed. Bro, I ate that pizza. I was like, bro, this pizza is good. Bro, I was eating pizza. I ate sherbet after every meal. Hey, y'all got sherbet? Let me get that.
I'm sorry. No, I'm just trying to learn.
No.
The
They got gelato
sorbet.
too. But they got the gelato, they got the sherbet, and they got the limoncello drink.
So wait, I'm just trying to figure sorbet and sherbet, two
different things.
And they got sherbet.
Sherbet is sherbet is different. Sherbet is designed to reset your palate. It's not really a dessert.
Okay. See, they thought.
Come on, boy. Come on. So the sherbet is designed, it comes as a dessert, but it's designed just to reset your palate. Sherbet is different. Gelato is over there, lemon everything. Lemon everything. Because they got the lemons just hanging everywhere. But they put lemons in everything.
That's good. I heard lemons is good for inflammation.
It is. Lemons?
Mm-hmm.
Eat raw lemons.
Mm-hmm. I heard it's good for it.
Yeah. All right, let's go a little further, man. Here we go, man. American debt. Now, This is pissing me off. Here, right here, bro. What America be doing, bro? This, I don't be liking this, bro. I don't be liking this. Somebody said that limoncello is the best. Come on. All right, come on. America's $39 trillion debt spiral. Total U.S. federal debt is now up a record $39.4 trillion, rising, plus $32 trillion over the last 12 months. I mean, $3.2 trillion over the last 12 months. Since 2020, the U.S. federal debt is now up a massive $16.3 trillion. This marks a $2.5 trillion average annual increase, or $209 billion per month. At this pace, the U.S. total debt will surge to $50 trillion before 2030. The U.S. debt crisis has no end in sight. Of course I had that limoncello out there. A few of them. It's on my body. Bruh, so this is why I feel like we got to keep investing, y'all. You got to keep investing because, like, the only way we can combat this. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't invest, right here when I say this, when I'm about to say this, if you don't invest, when this thing falls down, because it will, we're going to see a catastrophe. We're going to see a catastrophe. And you're going to really see the have and the have-nots. So my advice to everybody, real talk, is get it while they getting is good. Stack your bread, keep investing. Because your assets is going to be what's going to make you survive. Your assets, why my mama texting me this late? Your assets she out her mind. Let me tell her stop. You ever tell your mom something, she just go way over with it? Like, why is you doing that? Anyway, but your assets is going to be the only thing that keep you alive. And if you don't believe me, the other thing they're trying to come up with, and I can almost, people saying I'm reaching here, but I think they're trying to come up with a universal, like, basic income. Because these data centers are going crazy, bro. People like, man, you tripping, trap, that ain't gonna happen. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep investing. And then I'm moving to Italy. That's it. But, man, we had a great show tonight, man. I love y'all, man. I'm glad to be back. 201. We got 99 more to go before we get to 100. That's a what, year and a half, Jose? So that'd be what, 2028? We get to 300 episodes. So, man, I just want to tell y'all that, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the continuous support. Thank y'all for allowing me to grow. I feel like over 200 episodes, I've grown in front of y'all eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. 3-hour episode tonight. That's my welcome back episode to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So get your merch. Come join the Patreon. Come join Trappers Anonymous. The link's gonna be in there. We got the in-person mentorship Wednesday and Thursday.
We got the interest form too, still open, and people interested in the mentorship.
Oh, we got that?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the interest form for people that's interested in the mentorship. Y'all dropping that? Okay, so we dropping that down as well. And other than that, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Same time, same same time, same place, y'all. Arrivederci!